dance, engagement dance? Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like to call Tanushree and Trishala on the stage. Thank you everyone for that amazing energy.
Oh, that was absolutely amazing. Yeah, if there's something Africa and India share, it's the love for music and dance and movement. So yeah, thank you so much for raising that energy up.
Yes.
Plus you get a good workout.
We request everyone to settle down.
Yeah.
Yes, Edgar, was it a wonderful way to refresh out, right?
Oh yeah, I feel like I woke up my brain, I woke up my body, woke up my heart. Yeah.
So, as we move forward, stepping into the day 3 of Mega Meditation Summit India 2026, we have been experiencing a beautiful journey so far through deeper meditations, deeper connections, inspirational wisdom, and lots of transformation. And today, there is another opportunity to go deeper within ourselves, to expand our awareness, and to unleash our potential within us.
So today we have the great pleasure to introduce our next speaker. Very special human being. I've only known him briefly, but already I can tell he's got so much wisdom, so much kindness, so much compassion, empathy. So I'm really excited. Who else is excited to get to meet our new speaker? Are you excited? Okay. So, would you like to?
So let us all welcome our next speaker with a warm round of applause. I would like to invite Jem Fuller. Before that, let us just have a short video, please.
As our world undergoes rapid transformation, the need for conscious, compassionate, and coherent leadership has never been greater. Today's leaders face increasing complexity and uncertainty. The question is no longer simply how to lead, but how to lead with wisdom, alignment, and purpose. For more than 3 decades, Jem Fuller has helped leaders align their inner world with the impact they create in the outer world. Drawing on decades of experience, Jem has guided senior leaders across government, business, and nonprofit sectors to lead with greater clarity, authenticity, and effectiveness. His work is built on a simple yet powerful principle. True leadership begins with inner coherence. When thoughts, values, emotions, and actions align, leaders inspire trust, navigate uncertainty, and create lasting change. As an award-winning author and founding director of global well-being initiatives, Jem continues to inspire thousands to communicate, connect, and lead more consciously. We are honored beyond words to have him with us today, and request all to please join us in welcoming Jem Fuller.
Thank you. 1998 was, for me, one of the most profound years of my life. And in 1998, I was sitting on a hill just outside Mysore, beneath a special temple. 1998, I spent the whole year. Actually, in 1997, I arrived in India again after falling in love with the mother country in 1995. And I felt like I'd come home, and my Indian friends tell me, for sure you are Indian in your last life and the one before. Definitely. So 1998 for me was me coming out of what was an identity crisis. At the end of 1997, I had a very tough time, and I lost who I was. I had lost all my senses of identity. All of the things that my ego had clung on to were gone. My fiancée and I were not together anymore. I wasn't an actor, singer, songwriter anymore. I wasn't a part of the family that I grew up in because I'd left them and been walking around the world for a long time. And I didn't know who I was. So I decided to run an experiment. I decided to let go of all design of the future. I decided to let go of all sense of identity and surrender in Mother India and see what happened. So I was in Bangalore first, and I bought my first dhoti, long piece of white material, and I was like, wow, what do I do with this? How do I wear this? So I went to the boys in my guest house and I said, please, can you show me how to fold a dhoti? And they taught me how to fold it. And then I came to Mysore, and one day I walked outside of the city, and I walked, and I walked, and I walked, and I came to a hill with a temple on top of the hill. And at the time I didn't have much money, so I didn't want to pay to go into the temple. I thought I can feel the energy of the temple from outside. And I sat in a quiet place on a rock on the hill, and I was meditating, just with my eyes open, just staring at the clouds. And I was 27 years old, and I was always asking the big questions. What is the nature of life? What is reality? What am I? Why am I here? Is there a purpose? Is there a point? Is there a God? All of these big questions. What is reality? Why am I here? And I was sitting, staring at the clouds, pondering these questions, and then this boy appeared next to me, this young local boy. I felt him come and just sit next to me. And he didn't say anything. He just sat next to me. And I turned to him, and he just looked at me and smiled. And I smiled. He didn't say anything with his mouth, but we started to communicate telepathically. And I heard him say, "Namaste, I see you. I see you." And I kept staring at the clouds, and he just sat next to me. And then I heard him say, in my head, I heard his voice say to me, "The answers you are seeking are in the passing clouds." And I thought, okay, what does that mean? And I sat for a few more minutes. And then I heard him say, "The answers you are seeking are in the flowing stream." And I thought, okay. And then he said to me, "The answers you seek are in the falling rain." And it went on like this for some time. We sat together for about an hour. And then he looked at me and smiled and stood up and left. And I look back now, and not only was that year one of the most profound years of my life, but that moment was a very profound moment of my life. Can I please get the presentation up? Do I press the... Okay. So the nature of life and unconditional love. Excuse me, can I please see the presentation on the screen in front of me as well? Thank you. So when we are looking for answers, we find them in nature. When we are looking for the truth, we can find it in nature. And, thankfully, we are a part of nature. As much as our ego, our sense of identity, understands itself in separation, Our ego understands itself as being separate from the world around me, separate from you, separate from the tree, separate from the screen. That's my ego, but that's an illusion. We are intrinsically and inseparably a part of nature. And so we look here for the answers. And so today I'd like to come to just some of the basic first principles, the fundamental beginnings of life. And let's see if we can find some answers in nature. Uniqueness is a first principle. Everything that consciousness has emerged and experienced itself through is unique. I mean, this absolutely blows my mind. It is incredible to think that there has been approximately 120 billion humans and never has there been anyone like you. Your fingerprint. Look at your fingerprint right now. There has never been this fingerprint. And there never will be. You have approximately 37 trillion cells in your body. Every single cell has its own unique character. Mathematicians have calculated that there has been probably about 1 trillion snowflakes that have fallen. And not one has ever been the same as another. Doesn't that just blow your mind? Isn't that incredible? And 13.8 billion years of evolution has led to this moment right now, to you being you, just the way you are. And like every single tree is unique, and it has a knot here and a branch going sideways there and maybe a little bit of bark falling off here. But every tree is perfect, yes? Just the way it is. And so too are you. You are the perfect version of you. You shouldn't be more like anybody else because you're not. In this moment, right here, right now, in this moment, I honor you. You are divine and you are perfect. You shouldn't be faster. You shouldn't be taller. You shouldn't be smarter. You shouldn't be anything more other than what you are right here, right now. It's a miracle that you exist, and I want to honor that. You are exactly who you should be. And you will never be this version of yourself again because everything is changing. So this version that you are right now, in this moment, right now, if we could freeze frame time, take a photo of this moment and freeze it, it's perfect. How do I know that you are perfect? How do I know this moment is perfect? Because reality tells me. There you are. Apparently you are exactly the way you're supposed to be because there you are. Okay, so now we can take this to the next level of breathing into the miracle and the beauty of your uniqueness. If you, in a moment, not yet, but if in a moment I'm going to ask you to turn to the person next to you, find someone that you can turn to, because not yet, when I ask you to, and I want you to turn to each other and acknowledge each other for your divine, perfect uniqueness. Once you've done that, I'll give you the next step. This is a progressive exercise. So first step is just turn to someone next to you and honor their divine, perfect uniqueness. Go ahead. Turn to someone next to you. Find someone you can connect with. Who's next to you? Yes, you can turn and face them. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Turn to someone next to you. If you're sitting on your own, find someone to connect with. This moment will never happen again. And if you can do it silently, if you want to just, however you want to honor them, you can just make a namaste. But just see them. You can hold hands. If you feel comfortable to hold hands, I invite you to hold hands. Hold hands. This is connection. This energy happening between the two of you right now, please, if you're not doing this, I invite you, have the courage, find someone, connect with them. Now, if you're unique and the person you're sitting with is unique, this frequency between the two of you right now has never happened before. This frequency has never happened before. It will never happen again. This is a divine moment. Okay. So now, I want you to see if you can hold hands with several people. Let's see if more of you can hold hands. Can you make a chain? Can you make a chain of holding hands? For any of you in the room who understand Reiki or hands-on healing, massage, Ayurveda, physiotherapy, touch, it is healing. Healing energy comes through our hands. When you hurt your head, when you bump your head, what do? You put your hand on it. When a child falls over and hurts themselves, what do? You put your hands on them. Healing energy comes through your hands. Right now, there is healing energy transmitting through your hands. And this combination of frequency has never happened before, ever. This moment is unique, and it will never happen just like this ever again. So I invite you to close your eyes and feel the frequency of this love, of this uniqueness, of this divine moment that will never happen again. Okay, you can open your eyes, you can let go of your hands. Ooh, did you feel that? Oh, wow! Life expresses itself in infinitely new variations. No moment can ever be the same again. Can I see put your hand up if when you realize in that moment how pure and divine and unique this moment is, does it feel just beautiful? Is that a beautiful feeling to realize that and recognize that? And you can do that whenever you like. It's free. You can be going through your busy life, doing this, doing that, and then you can remember and stop and pause and breathe and remember. This moment is divine, unique, and will never happen again. And feel what you feel in that moment. First principles. Okay, let's move on to the next first principle. Intimacy. Intimacy. Look at these two. Aren't they gorgeous? Looking after each other. Let me pick the flea from your fur. Intimacy. Now, most of us think about intimacy through the human lens of maybe two people who are in love and they experience intimacy, okay? But that is only one example. Of course, we think of it because we're human and we go to the human example, but that is only one example of intimacy. Intimacy is all around us. When a bee is suckling nectar from a flower, this is an intimate moment, Hannah. When two children are playing together and their whole world is here. There's an intimate moment. When two people connect, when two strangers come together and connect and realize they have so much in common, and they start to transfigure, they start to see into each other's eyes, and they see each other's souls through their connection, this is an intimate moment. But intimacy is not just in these forms as well. Intimacy is everything from the subatomic to the intergalactic. Let's go subatomic. So what makes up an atom? Neutron, protons, electrons, yes? These subatomic particles are in an intimate relationship. The electron, the proton, and the neutron are in an intimate relationship together. Without this intimacy, the atom does not exist. Without this atom being combined with this atom to create the periodic table and the basic elements, without the intimacy of the relationship, these do not exist. Intimacy starts at the fundamental level and is fractally represented in the galactic level. The Earth is in an intimate relationship with the moon, the tides, the cycles. From intimacy comes this lunar Earth relationship, life, perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. It's incredible. And the fact that half of our species, the divine woman, is in cycle with the moon, could it not be more beautiful? Wow. And the earth and the sun are in an intimate relationship. Day and night, seasons, the perfect temperature for life to exist on earth. It's a miracle. And it comes from this intimate relationship. So intimacy is a first principle. And when we remember how important intimacy is and allow it to be what it is, we can experience bliss, Nityananda. First principles, diversity. In the same year that I sat on the hill outside Mysore, I was walking around mainly barefoot. I had jata, long dreadlocks. Some people probably thought I was a hippie. In Australia, they would have called me a hippie. Here, in India, they thought I was some kind of weird-looking sadhu. I wore a lungi. I had very simple. I lived outdoors a lot. Actually, in Karnataka, there's a beach called Om Beach. And down south from Om Beach, I found a private beach that no one knew about, and I lived there for 2 months in my own Vipassana, in silence, cooking on a fire, collecting my water from the stream. And once every week or so, I would walk into town and buy my sabji and my chawa and go back to my private beach. And I was living outdoors because the weather in Karnataka for a lot of the year is so beautiful. So nice. So in that same year, I had to leave India to get a visa because us foreigners, we can't stay forever, unfortunately. We have to keep leaving to get another visa. So I left to Pakistan. And I had a beautiful, beautiful experience in Pakistan. Before I walked over from Amritsar, I walked over into Lahore. And before I walked over, I bought Pakistani shawal kameez. I learnt how to say Assalamu alaikum. And I walked into this country with respect. And I experienced a truly hospitable and wonderful, remarkable experience in northern Pakistan. I even visited back in 1998, it was still called the Northwestern Frontier Province. It was Mujahideen law, tribal law between Pakistan and Afghanistan, and I was welcomed in there. And then after there, I went up through the Kailash valleys up to the north. And I went over into China so I could try and sneak down into Tibet to go to Mount Kailash and walk around Mount Kailash, but I never got there because a storm came and washed away all the roads. And I said, kya karega, na karega, and chalo back. So I turned back and I came back down into Pakistan, and I was sitting, after coming over the Karakoram highway from China into Pakistan, I was sitting on a public bus, and I was sitting next to a young boy from the mountains, from the Hindu Kush mountains, and he was a devout Muslim sitting next to me. He was also a university student, and so he spoke some English, which was good, because mera Urdu bahut kharab hai, which is just Hindi, but changing it for Urdu. So he spoke enough English and we spoke, and I had another profound moment with this young man. We could not have been more different. I grew up in a Christian household, but I had become an atheist. He was a devout Muslim. I would never dream of saying to my mum or my sister at the time, please cover yourself. His wife and his daughters covered themselves. I lived in Melbourne, Australia. He lived in the Hindu Kush mountains in northern Pakistan. His food, my food, could not have been more different. The diversity was obvious. But he said to me, Jem, and he reached out and he touched my skin. And he said, Jem, if we cut your skin here, and then he touched his own arm and he said, and if we cut my skin here, we have the same color blood. He looked at me and he said, we are the same, he said. And we had a beautiful moment where we were looking into each other's eyes, and I know he felt it too. And we were looking into each other's eyes, and the rest of the world around us, the people on the bus bouncing over the mountain road, everything disappeared. And all that was in that moment was us, two souls, as one, connecting through the windows to our souls, through our eyes. And from that place of deep love and connection and respect, we could explore the diversity. From there, he could hear about my life and what it was like. I could hear about his life and what it was like. I understood the loving message from the Quran that he shared with me. I understood it. He introduced me to his wife, and I connected with her too, and I understood beneath the surface. But diversity is not just a nice thing, it is a necessary thing. It's a first principle. If we don't have diversity, we don't survive. We're not here. We don't exist. Monocultures kill the earth. We need diversity in the way that we grow our food. Forests need diversity. The ocean needs diversity. Humans need diversity. When I'm working with a boardroom of board members or the executive team of an organisation, I'm helping them to understand that diversity is not just a box to tick because we need more women in the boardroom, which we do, but that's not the reason. We're not just ticking a box. Diversity is 100% necessary for us to thrive. If we have a very narrow bandwidth of creative solution ideas, so if everybody in that executive team comes from the same background, is the same sex, is the same cultural upbringing, is the same demographic, their thinking to solve the problems is all the same, pretty much. But if we have a wide range of people sitting at that table to discuss potential solutions, when PSSM invites a wide range of beautiful people to sit and meditate together, then we can flourish. Make sense? So we should honour and celebrate the difference. Have a think about a time when someone does something, maybe it's a family member or a friend, When someone does something, they say something or they believe something or they act in a way and you get triggered. And you're like, I'm feeling frustrated right now. Who knows what it's like to feel frustrated? Yes. When we feel frustrated because someone did something in a particular way, it's because they didn't do it the way we think they should have done it. You shouldn't speak like that. Or you should speak like this. You should call me because I call you all the time, but you never call me. You should. No, they shouldn't, apparently, if they don't. If they do, they should. But if they don't, they shouldn't. And they should be different to you. Why? Because they are. This is diversity. I was coaching a client once and she said to me, but I just wish he would see it the way I see it. I just wish he would communicate the way I communicate. And I said, so are you telling me that you want him to be exactly like you? And she said, kind of. And I said, imagine if he was exactly like you. Would you be in love with you? And she said, well, it'd be easier. And I said, I know. And where would be the spice in that life? And she said, there wouldn't be any spice. There wouldn't be any charge. There wouldn't be any creation. There wouldn't be any life. So diversity is important. The next time you look at somebody and you are frustrated or angry or annoyed with them, maybe pause and celebrate that they're different and they should be. First principles, relationship. Everything exists in relationship. And the most important relationship is, for you as a person, what's the most important relationship? Your relationship with self. It has to start there. It has to start there. Let me explain why. And I know you know this already. I'm here to just offer the opportunity and invite you to remember. Okay? You can only perceive the outside world in here. All of the information from the outside world comes to you. Now, I'm talking in the three-dimensional space. I'm not talking into the other dimensions. I'm talking about time-space dimension, which is the three-dimensional space that we move through and how we understand the environment, okay? All of the information in 3D, in time-space, comes to you and you receive this information through your senses. We talk about the 5 basic senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, smell. And then there's the extrasensory perception senses that we have also. But all of this information you are receiving. So you seeing me, the information that tells you that there's this man on stage called Jem, the information that tells you I'm here, you're receiving this information from light bouncing off me and going into your eyes. Your eyes receive the light as digital data. And it goes through the optic nerve into the back of your brain and it gets translated and then it comes into a beautiful, very, very realistic, holographic projection inside your mind. You are seeing me inside your mind. The sound of my voice going through this microphone and digitized and then through these speakers and as sound waves through the air and then reaching your ears and then turning into data, digital data inside the nerves of your brain and then being represented as this beautiful auditory sound is a representation of reality inside your mind. And you distort the information to match your beliefs on how you think things are. You distort and delete information to match your internal world. If someone believes that people are untrustworthy and nasty and are going to hurt you and steal from you, if that's their belief in here, they keep meeting those people. And they can show me all the evidence and say, look, Jem, look at the last 20 people all tried to take from me or hurt me. So it's true for them. But I have a belief that people are generally lovely. Some people are a little bit shy, but people are lovely is my belief. Guess who I meet? I keep meeting people like you. Lovely people. That's my reality, yeah? So the quality of your internal world flavors your internal projection of the outside world. The quality of your mind matters. It determines the quality of your experience of existence around you. And your quality of mind is your relationship with self. Your relationship with yourself, with your past, with your stories. The quality of your mind is very much flavored by your relationship with self. Yes? And your relationship with your body, your somatic experience of self. I could talk about this all day long. It's a big part of the work that I do. Party and I have beautiful blending in the work that we do with this stuff with leaders. But I won't talk about it much more. Suffice to say, I want to share with you a beautiful practice. And it's called unconditional self-therapy, unconditional self-love. And it's an actual practice. And I'll share with you my practice each morning. It's very simple. I start with the somatic aspects of self, the physical body aspects of self, then the emotional, and then the mental, then the spiritual. And I very literally put my hands on, acknowledge that aspect of self. So for me, I say, hey, gut. If you're a female, you could say, hey, womb, you're a part of me. You are a part of me. I see you, I feel you, and I love you unconditionally. Then I move to my heart, and I say out loud every morning, hey, heart, you're a part of me. I see you, I feel you, I acknowledge you, and I love you unconditionally. Unconditionally. And then I do head. If you wanted to take just one thing away from this talk and you started that practice of unconditional self-love every day, I guarantee you the rest of your life will be even more beautiful. Because when you generate a loving relationship with self, guess what? Your relationship with the outside world becomes more loving. Yes? So relationship with self first, and then relationship with others, and relationship with all life. Consciousness only knows itself in relationship. And like I said before, we are intrinsically and inseparably a part of the greater system. We are always in relationship with the greater system. From the inside, your heart is in relationship with your lungs. Beautiful, intimate relationship. The lungs bring the oxygen, give to the heart, and the heart puts it into the blood, and the blood puts it through the body, and then brings the deoxygenated blood back to the heart and back out through your breath. This beautiful relationship. A heart can't do what it does without the lungs or anything else. It's all in relationship. And it's in the same with our dear ones, our loved ones. Relationship is so important. Who has a significant other? Who's married? Is anyone married or in a relationship with one other person? This relationship is so important. Second to your relationship with self, this is the most important relationship, even before your children, because your children came from the two of you. This relationship is important. When this relationship is flourishing, you can go out into the world and be your best version of service for others. When you come home to a relationship that isn't flourishing, it impacts your ability to serve the greater good. So this relationship is important. And we're in relationship with life. I'm going to ask you to do something for a second. Everybody, just take in one nice, deep, long breath. And breathe out. Let's just do that one more time. Take a nice, deep breath. Now, contemplate this. Those breaths you just took. The particles of air that you breathed into your body that are becoming part of your blood, your nutrients, your physical self. That breath has been breathed by all other humans over all time. In fact, probability, mathematicians with probability would stand here and tell you that breath you just took was probably, particles from that breath were probably breathed by Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa and the people that you don't like. You're breathing the same air. And through your whole relationship with life, your physical body regenerates and turns 7 times over. By the time you get to your old age, your body is not the same 7 times over. And your soul is grateful for this beautiful bundle of cells that has regenerated through your life and got you through. But you have very physically become from the same stardust and the same oxygen as all other humans. You are in relationship with life, whether you like it or not. So rather than fight it, we can accept it, and it becomes a blissful, wonderful knowing. A blissful, wonderful knowing. Life sustains itself in relationship, and consciousness understands itself in relationship. This is a remarkable time to be alive. People like us who have been naturally or brought into, luckily, through whatever circumstance, let's say divine circumstance, we have come to a spiritual understanding of consciousness, life force. Some think of it as Shiva, some think of it as God, or whatever you want to think of it as, that consciousness exists first and then experiences itself through the manifestation of the physical world, yes? That's how I experience life. I know some of you do too. It's a really exciting time because scientists who want to try and prove everything are starting to come to the same understanding. Quantum physics, woo! Entanglement, yeah! Everything's connected outside of 3-dimensional time and space. And consciousness is fundamental, and the material world is an expression of consciousness seeking to experience itself. And it can't experience itself in only one form. It can only experience itself in relationship. That's why we are driven to connect. When COVID came and people were locked down, mental health plummeted. Why? Isolation. We need each other. We need to be in relationship together. This is how life sustains itself. Can someone give me a time check? How am I going for time? How much time have I got? Okay, beautiful. 8 minutes. 8 minute koi baat nahi. So unconditional love. Who's got children? Put your hands up if you've got children. You have all experienced unconditional love. Yes, unconditional means with no condition at all. Pure love. I actually think that the definition of the word love, the true definition of the word love, we could remove the word unconditional. True love is unconditional. Yes? So, what if love is not merely a fleeting emotion, but it's a state of being in coherence with truth? We say that the opposite of love is fear. And fear is obviously important in some aspects of being human. If we didn't fear the lion on the savannah plains when the lion was coming to eat us, we would have just said, oh, everything's fine, eat me, lion. And then digest me and poo me out into the earth and I will be one with nature again. But no, we had fear of the lion, so we climbed the tree, and so we survive. Okay, basic survival instincts. And fear is in the amygdala, in the old part, the reptilian part of our brain, and obviously serves a purpose. But I believe as we evolve as a species and our consciousness expands, that we are evolving away from fear and remembering the fundamental foundation of love. As we move away from scarcity to abundance, we're moving away from fear to love. Yes? We do most of our suffering in the gap between our expectations and reality. When something happens and we go, no, that shouldn't have happened. But it did. But it shouldn't have. But it just did. We can argue with reality as much as we want, but reality will always win. Only 100% of the time. And when we say, no, it should not be what it is, that's where the suffering is. But when we come to acceptance, that everything in this moment that is should be, apparently, as it is. The good, the bad, the ugly, the nice, the not so nice, all of it. When we come to this place of acceptance of the truth, we start to feel love. Unconditional love is life's natural expression through us when we are no longer resisting ourselves, resisting others, or reality. Yes? When you stop resisting, when you surrender to truth. And not only surrender to the first principles, but honor them. The true divine miracle that you even exist in the first place. When you sit and breathe into that, the miracle that the person sitting next to you is who they are, and that through the divine you are sitting next to each other right now. When you honor that, the blissful feeling that you feel is unconditional love. Yes? So, my invitation to you when you leave this event and you go back into your day-to-day life, where in your life can you make a practice of honoring more uniqueness? When someone is not like you, how can you honor that? Intimacy. Whether it's the beating of your heart in conjunction with the breathing of your lungs, honoring that. Or whether it's a moment with a loved one where you connect. Or whether it's a moment with someone who you just met. I was chatting with Christine, the beautiful Christine, who's one of the speakers here, who I feel so blessed to have connected with. And I was chatting with her at breakfast, and she was talking about how lovely it is, the moments of intimacy, when you meet someone and connect with them and you realize that you've shared very, very specific, particular experiences in your lives together, and in that moment that you connect and it's intimate because nobody else that you've ever met has experienced it the same way as this person in front of you. So where can you honor intimacy? Where can you honor diversity? Now, it's easy to honor diversity with the people that you love and the people in your community and the people in PSSM. That's easier. When you look at someone who you really, really are very, very, very different to. So for me, when I look at the President of the United States of America, where can I pause? How can I honor what he is? Not because I want to be like that, not because I would run a country like that, but because he is like that. That's him. There he is. Where can we pause and do the honoring when it's not so easy? In fact, where can we sit and do a love meditation and send love to the people where it's not easy to send love to? That's my invitation to you. And connectedness. Where can we honour connectedness? Through this, you can access the true nature of yourself. Because fundamentally, I know, and I know you know too, fundamentally, you are unconditional love. Yes? The last thing I'll share with you is my primary practice in life. If someone said to me, Jem, if you could only have one practice, yoga, meditation, exercise, if you could only have one daily practice or thing that you aspire for, what would it be? And for me, it's unconditional love. It's not always easy. It's not a destination that you arrive at. You don't arrive and go, oh, yay, I made it to unconditional love. I don't have to practice anymore. It's a daily practice. Yes? And there are moments, there are things that happen, and it's like, oh, okay, unconditional love. And that feels nice, and then you walk through that moment, and then something else happens, and you're like, oh, and then you go, unconditional love. Thank you. I would love to stay in touch with you after this. If you want to follow me, Jem Fuller, as it's spelt there, Jem Fuller, everywhere. For those of you that dare go near social media, I'm on Instagram as Jem Fuller or LinkedIn as Jem Fuller. If you want to email me, jem@jemfuller.com, I answer my emails. If you would like my meditation course, I'm happy to gift it to you. Email me, jem@jemfuller.com, and I'll give you a thing, and you can have the course and download it forever if you're okay with the sound of this voice to guide you through meditation. So before I finish, I just want to say thank you so much to all of the volunteers. You are truly beautiful. I want to say thank you to the tech people. You guys are awesome. This is top quality. And I want to say thank you to all of the other speakers, all of the youth that are involved. I want to say thank you to all of you for being here. Thank you so much. And lastly, I want to say thank you to Party and her family. Truly divine. Thank you so much for inviting me. And I will see you all in the next couple of days as we enjoy this space together. Bye for now.
Thank you so much, Jem, for the heart-touching session. It was really amazing, right? So let us give a big round of applause for our dear Jem. Now I would like to call upon Swarupa Rani ma'am and Madhavi Makam ma'am to felicitate the speaker. Let the applause keep coming. Let us express our gratitude for the wonderful speaker. Thank you so much. As we reflect on this profound wisdom, now let us move from understanding to experience. Our next segment would be the music meditation. And to guide us into the music meditation, I would like to take this privilege to call upon Brahmarshi Premnath sir who has been tirelessly teaching meditation and spreading spiritual science across the globe for several decades. Through his wisdom, compassion, and dedication, he has touched so many lives, thousands of lives, and despite his vast knowledge and global impact, Sir always remains lot humble and simple. So let us all go into the deep meditation through his guidance.
Yeah, round of applause, please, to welcome. Thank you so much.
My dear friends, let us know how to do meditation before starting meditation. New people may be there. How to cross the fingers, cross the feet, closing the eyes. Immediately after closing eyes, don't observe the breath immediately. You forget everything, your body, family, profession and everything. Be relaxed. If you are peaceful, no thoughts, be like that. If you are able to see something, darkness, brightness, any place, something, any vision, just observe the vision.
We would like to request some of the Karnataka masters to join us on the stage for meditation.
Only when you get the thought, then observe the natural breath. From the tip of the nose to the end of the nose. Natural happening breath. Don't inhale the breath and exhale the breath. Happening inhaling and exhaling breath you have to observe. Just to make the mind empty. After the closing the eyes, you are able to see darkness, brightness, something. After closing your eyes, nothing you have to see. You cannot see anything, but from this third eye, you are able to see. When you have the third eye vision, observe the vision. Only when you get the thought, then observe the breath. आंखें बंद करने के बाद पहले ही सांसों पे मन नहीं रखना है, सब कुछ भूल जाना है. हम चेतना है, शरीर नहीं है. चेतना का भावना से ध्यान करना है. कोई सोच विचार नहीं, मन शांत हो गया, ऐसा ही रहना है. अगर आपको कुछ दिख रहा है, अंधेरा, प्रकाश, रंग बिरंगे तारे, सूरज, चांद, देखते ही जाओ. केवल जब सोच आएगा तब सांसों पे मन रखो. नाक आरंभ से नाक अंत तक, भीतर जाने का स्पर्श, बाहर आने का स्पर्श. नेचुरल ब्रेथ. सांस खींचना नहीं, छोड़ना नहीं. కళ్ళు మూసాక వెంటనే ఎవరు శ్వాసను గమనించొద్దండి. అంతా మర్చిపోవాలి, దేహాన్ని, జీవితాన్ని, కుటుంబాన్ని, అన్ని. ఏ ఆలోచన లేకుంటే ప్రశాంతంగా ఉండాలి. చీకటి, వెలుతురు, రంగులు, కొండలు, కోనలు ఏం కనిపిస్తే వాటిని గమనించాలి. ఈ మూడో నేత్రం తెచ్చుకున్న తర్వాత మనము శ్వాస మీదకి రాకూడదు. శ్వాస మీద ధ్యాస ఎందుకు పెడతాం? మూడవ నేత్రం తెరుచుకోవడానికి. అప్పుడు దాన్ని గమనిస్తూ ఉండాలి. కేవలం ఆలోచన వచ్చినప్పుడు శ్వాస మీద ధ్యాస పెట్టాలి. ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಚಿಕೊಂಡು ಮೊದಲು ಯಾರು ಉಸಿರಾಟ ಗಮನ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ, ಕೆಲಸ ಎಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಗೇನನ್ನ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಕತ್ಲ, ಬೆಳಕು, ಏನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಶಾಂತವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಉಸಿರು ಗಮನ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ನಿಮ್ಗೇನನ್ನ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಕತ್ಲ, ಬೆಳಕು, ಬಣ್ಣಗಳು, ದೃಶ್ಯಗಳು, ಅದನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು. ಕೇವಲ ಯೋಚನೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಉಸಿರಾಟ ಗಮನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮೂಗು ತುದಿಯಿಂದ ಮೂಗು ಕೊನೆವರೆಗೆ ಒಳಗೋಗೋ ಉಸಿರು, ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರೋ ಉಸಿರು. Close your eyes, cross the fingers, cross the feet. Just everybody close your eyes. We are not this body. This body is the container of cosmos. We are cosmos, not this physical body. We have to do meditation that I am cosmos, filled in the universe. Universe is not different, I am not different. With this feeling we have to do meditation. If you are peaceful, no thoughts, be like that, relaxed, forget everything. If you have any vision, observe the vision. Only when you get the thought, then observe the natural happening, inhaling and exhaling breath. No chanting of mantra, no imagination. మనము ఈ దేహం కాదు చైతన్యం. ఈ జగత్తంతా నిండి ఉన్న చైతన్యం. మనం ఈ భావనతో ధ్యానం చేయాలి. కళ్ళు మూసిన వెంటనే దేహాన్ని, జీవితాన్ని, కుటుంబాన్ని అంతా మర్చిపోవాలి. రిలాక్స్ కావాలి. నేను ఒక చైతన్య పదార్థం. ఈ జగత్తంతా నిండి ఉన్న చైతన్య పదార్థం అనే భావనతో ధ్యానం చేయాలి. మీకు చీకటి, వెలుగు, రంగులు, దృశ్యాలు ఏం కనిపిస్తే వాటిని గమనించండి. చిన్న వెలుగు, ప్రకాశవంతమైన వెలుగు, రంగులు, చుక్కలు, గీతలు, సూర్యుడు, చంద్రుడు, ఎటువంటి వెలుగు కనిపించినా మనసుతో ఆహ్వానించుకోండి. ఈ వెలుగు ఈ దేహములోని సకల జీవ కణాలలో, ఆత్మలోని అణు పరమాణువుల్లో నిండిపోయి జగత్తంతా వ్యాపించి మన గురువుగారైన పత్రిజీ సంకల్పానికి ఉపయోగపడాలి. ఆత్మ ఈ వెలుగులో ప్రవేశించి ధ్యానం చేయాలి. ఈ వెలుగు ఎటు తీసుకెళ్తే అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి ధ్యానం చేయాలి. కేవలం ఆలోచన వచ్చినప్పుడు సహజమైన శ్వాసను గమనించడం. ముక్కు కొన నుండి ముక్కు తుది వరకు లోపలికి వెళ్ళే స్పర్శ, ముక్కు తుది నుండి ముక్కు కొన వరకు బయటకు వచ్చే స్పర్శ. सब कुछ भूलिए मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, रिलैक्स हो जाओ, शरीर भूल जाओ, जीवन भूल जाओ, परिवार भूल जाओ, आपका काम भूल जाओ. हम चेतना है, शरीर नहीं है. चेतना की भावना से हमें ध्यान करना है. अगर आपको कुछ दिखता है अंदर प्रकाश, थोड़ी सी प्रकाश, उजाला प्रकाश, रंग बिरंगे तारे, सूरज, चांद, आमंत्रण कीजिए. ये प्रकाश शरीर की कंद कणों में, आत्मा की अणु परमाणुओं में प्रवेश होकर पूरा जगत में फैल जाना है. गुरुजी पत्री सर संकल्प के लिए उपयोग होना है. आत्मा ये प्रकाश में प्रवेश होकर ध्यान करना है. ये प्रकाश कहाँ ले जाएगा, वहीं पे जाके ध्यान करना है. केवल जब सोच आएगा तब सांसों पे मन, चलती सी श्वास, सहज श्वास, नाक आरंभ से नाक अंत तक भीतर जाने का स्पर्श, नाक अंत से नाक बाहर तक बाहर आने का स्पर्श. ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಚಿಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಜೀವನ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ, ಕುಟುಂಬ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಚೈತನ್ಯ, ದೇಹವಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಭಾವನದಿಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಭಾವನದಿಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ದೇಹ ಭಾವನನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಭಾವನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಗೇನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಚೂರು ಬೆಳಕು, ಪ್ರಕಾಶವಾದ ಬೆಳಕು, ಬಣ್ಣಗಳು, ಸೂರ್ಯ, ಚಂದ್ರ, ನಕ್ಷತ್ರ, ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಸ್ವರೂಪ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಬೆಳಕು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಲಿ, ಮನಸ್ಸುದಿಂದ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಈ ಬೆಳಕು ದೇಹದ ಸಕಲ ಜೀವಕಣಗಳ ಒಳಗೆ, ಆತ್ಮದ ಅಣು ಪರಮಾಣುಗಳ ಒಳಗೆ ತುಂಬೋಗಿ ಜಗತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಪಿಸಿ ಗುರುಗಳು ಪತ್ರಿಸರ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗವಾಗಬೇಕು. ಆತ್ಮ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಒಳಗೆ ಪ್ರವೇಶವಾಗಿ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಬೆಳಕು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕೇವಲ ಯೋಚನೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಉಸಿರಾಟ ಕಡೆ ಗಮನ. ಮೂಗು ತುದಿಯಿಂದ, ಮೂಗು ಕೊನೆಯಿಂದ ಮೂಗು ತುದಿವರೆಗೆ ಒಳಗೋಗೋ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶ, ಮೂಗು ತುದಿಯಿಂದ ಮೂಗು ಕೊನೆವರೆಗೆ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರೋ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶ. ಯಾವುದು ಮಂತ್ರ ಜಪಿಸಬಾರ್ದು, ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು. ಸಂಗೀತದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಯಾರು ಕಣ್ಣು ಬಿಡಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ದೇವತೆಗಳು, ಋಷಿಗಳು, ಯೋಗಿಗಳು ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಯಾರನ್ನ ಕಾಣಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವರ ಆತ್ಮಚೈತನ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮಚೈತನ್ಯ ಒಂದಾಗಬೇಕಂತ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನಿಸಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಜನ್ಮ ತೋರಿಸಂದೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರ? ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಯಾವ ಜನ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. आंखें बंद करने के बाद कोई मास्टर, ऋषि, योगी, भगवान कोई भी दिखेगा, संकल्प कीजिए वो मास्टर के साथ ध्यान करना है. मास्टर की आत्मा की चेतना या आत्मा की चेतना एक हो जाना. मन से सवाल डालो, आपके साथ जीवन के तो वो जन्म बताइए, मेरा पिछली जन्म बताइए, मुझे हिमालय लेके जाइए, कहाँ लेके जाए, आप कौन सा संकल्प किए तो वहाँ लेके जाएंगे. కళ్ళు మూసాక దేవతలు, ఋషులు, యోగులు వీళ్ళందరినీ మాస్టర్స్ అంటాం. ఎవరైనా కనిపిస్తే వారితో కలిసి ధ్యానం చేయాలనుకోవాలి. వారి ఆత్మచైతన్యం మన ఆత్మచైతన్యం ఒకటి కావాలనుకోవాలి. మనసుతోనే ప్రశ్న వేయాలి. మీతో జీవించి ఉంటే ఆ జన్మ చూపించమంటే చూపిస్తారు, మీ గత జన్మ చూపించమంటే చూపిస్తారు, మిమ్మల్ని ఎక్కడికి తీసుకెళ్ళాలంటే అక్కడ తీసుకెళ్ళాలి. డోంట్ ఓపెన్ యువర్ ఐస్, బీ రిలాక్స్డ్, ఫర్గెట్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ సమ్ మాస్టర్, yogi, rishi, God, you create a thought, I want to do meditation with you. If you have any question, you put the question through the mind, you will get the reply through the mind. We will continue meditation with music. Don't open your eyes. Only 40 minutes meditation. All the masters, rishis, yogis, astral masters are here in our presence. Last 5 minutes, don't open your eyes. Observe the natural breath. ಕೊನೆ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಯಾರು ಕಣ್ಣು ಬಿಡಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಸಹಜವಾದ ಉಸಿರಾಟ ಗಮನ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಚಿವರಿ 5 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕళ్ళు ತೆರವకండి. आखिरी 5 मिनट कोई मत आंखें खोलिए. Last 10 seconds. Keep your hands on your eyes. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ 2 ಕೈಗಳು ಕಣ್ಣ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳ್ರಿ. 2 చేతులు కళ్ళ మీద పెట్టుకోండి. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Let us clap for our Guruji and meditation. total astral masters are with us. We can feel the vibration. Today, it's a great opportunity. We are in the nature, in the pyramid, with a huge group of meditation masters and the presence of astral masters. It's a great opportunity as I have. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
Thank
That
you
was
so
really
much,
beautiful.
Brahmarshi Premnath sir, for a beautiful meditation session.
So let's offer our heartfelt gratitude with a round of applause for that beautiful session. Thanks.
So, dear friends, how many of you watch PMC channel? Almost everyone, right? Edgar, do you watch PMC channel?
Of course, actually, from
Yes.
Africa and Kenya. We have a whole group of people. Every time I tune in, I do see some people from Kenya. So, yeah.
That's wonderful. So, PMC has become a powerful digital platform for all of us to connect consistently, to listen to so many of the transformation stories, deeper spiritual wisdom sessions. And here we are going to have our Power Pack PMC team for the upcoming segment, that is panel discussion.
And behind the impact, there's a very strong, dedicated team that's very committed to sharing meditation with the rest of the world. And they work with a lot of service, compassion. And today, so they're going to share insights into the vision, the journey, the impact, and future of the PMC channels, which are helping spread meditation, spirituality, and positive transformation across the globe.
So audience, are you all ready to know more about PMC? Ready? Okay, so I would like to call upon So meanwhile, we get into the panel discussion. Anyone would like to share your experience with PMC channel? The impact you have been experienced? Anyone? Yes, please come forward. So during the lockdown time, PMC has been taken a lot of efforts to keep everyone's spiritual journey, meditation sessions consistently. So, yes ma'am. Please share your name and your experience with PMC channel.
Atmavandan sabhi ko. My name is Vinita Deepu. I'm coming from Thane, Maharashtra. So PMC channel ka first video was shared by another master, Sonia Pundir, who joined and got associated with PSSM during lockdown. I took another 1.5 years to come here. So she was the one who used to keep sharing the channels, the content on the channel. And one of the meditations she shared from the channel was of Shreyans Daga sir. And that was the first meditation I did, which was of PSSM. And after that day, I have stayed here. I have never left. And from there, after that, I heard Patriji's sessions about using the pyramid cap, which intrigued me. And I was like, okay, what is this thing? And then on PMC channel, I found Ayyappan Pindi sir's data and his research and his work on how pyramids are beneficial. So, and even today, if I conduct sessions myself, so if anybody asks me, why is this and why is that, I tell them one thing: go to YouTube, subscribe to PMC Hindi and whatever language you are, that channel, and on the search ask your question. Your answer is right there, because there's so much content that's been recorded in the past. There's nothing you have to seek beyond or outside, and there's nothing I can tell you more than what already the masters have spoken. So yes, this channel has been very impactful, and I'm really truly grateful for this, and thank you.
Thank you so much, dear. Yes, many of our journeys would have been started from one video of PMC, right? So, yes ma'am, your name?
I'm Saroja.
Yeah, Saroja ma'am going to share her PMC.
ಆತ್ಮಬಂಧುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಸರೋಜಾ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್. ನನಗೆ PMC ವಿಷಯ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ ಹಗಲು ರಾತ್ರಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದು PMC ತೆಲುಗು. PMC ತೆಲುಗುದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೌಸ್ ವೈಫ್ಸ್. ನಾವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನಂತೂ ಓಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. 5 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಾಹಸ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಸಾ housewives are sitting in meditation for 5 hours, 6 hours, overnight, and later on, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೆ 1 week ಧ್ಯಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂತಿದಾರಂತೆ. ಹಲವ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ 108 hours they have done meditation, and someone had done for 41 days ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಧ್ಯಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಪತ್ರಿ ಸರ್ನೇ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಹಾನ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಅನುಭವಗಳು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಜಾನಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಡೌಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಸರ್ನ ಪ್ರೇಮ್ನಾಥ್ ಸರ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಪ್ನೋಟೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ, ಹೇಗೆ ಇದು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಕಣ್ ತೆಗಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಅವತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಅದು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆದದ್ದು ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಚಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸರ್ತಿ ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಪತ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ PMC PSSM ಅನ್ಬೇಕಾ PMC ಅನ್ಬೇಕಾ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಎರಡೂ ಒಂದೇ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಆದ ಅನುಭವ. ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ಗೂ ಏನು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಅಂತ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು. ನೆನ್ನೆ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾಫೆಟೇರಿಯಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗುವ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆಗಳಿದೆ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಐ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಸಹ ಪತ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ಮೆಸೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಆಸ್ಟ್ರಲ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಐ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಂಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಪವರ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಬರೀ ಹೌಸ್ ವೈಫ್ಸಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದದ್ದು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಟೀಚರ್ ನನ್ಗನ್ಸಿತು, ನಾವು ಈ ಏಜ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದೇವೋ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಆ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ತುಂಬ ತುಂಬ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ Saroja ma'am. That was beautiful sharing. And now I would like to call our Power Pack team. For this session, we are going to have our dear Paripatri ma'am as a moderator, and Anand sir going to represent PMC Telugu, Chandrasekhar Reddy sir on behalf of PMC Hindi team, Divya on behalf of PMC Tamil team, Pradeep sir on behalf of PMC Kannada, and Shubham on behalf of PMC Global. And finally, Maheshwari ma'am on behalf of PMC English.
Okay, let's please have a round of applause to bring them up.
ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం? ఇంగ్లీష్. Welcome everyone. Welcome to Mega Meditation Summit. So wonderful to see you again here. This is about PMC, the Pyramid Meditation Channel. PMC is the media wing of PSSM. It is about showing the truth. Do we have an AV here or no? Yes or no? I can. Okay, maybe in some time. Is it getting ready? Is that what you're saying? I see. Okay. All right. Pyramid Meditation Channel. घर घर में सत्य का दर्शन. The mission, the truth has to be shown fearlessly, courageously, and it's everyone's truth. My truth may be different from his truth, but this is my truth, what I truly, truly believe in. That is what PSSM is all about. PMC is a physical channeling device to present the free will of every person, to present the truth of every person in a powerful way. To tell that we are not the slaves, we are not controlled by anybody. We are the powerful, powerful co-creators of this universe. And that is why PMC has been created, has been birthed with that idea. So today I have a panel of amazing guests, really powerful guests. Let's give a big round of applause to them, who are doing this great work. And I don't want to take much time because I want them to speak. So I want to first invite Maheshwari ma'am from representing PMC English to talk about the work that is happening and what are the current projects and what is next in pipeline. What can we expect to see?
So PMC Telugu, as we all know, is the mother channel of all the PMCs. So PMC English is also started along with the PMC Telugu. Since PMC English, we have maximum reach to the world. Through English is the highest spoken language in the world. So Patriji always visioned that this should go to the Dhyana Jagat mission, it should support. So to get that Dhyana Jagat mission on board, PMC English is playing a greater role. So through PMC English, we are supporting all the events of the PSSM project, different projects. This global summit, through PMC English, we promoted a lot, all the promos, all the promotions and all the, everything through PMC English. Even the MMS which is happening in USA, PMC English is playing a vital role in creating every supporting role in the promotion and even the live coverage and everything. In the PMC English, we are covering interviews and all the wisdom sessions of different great masters, not only PSSM masters, whoever is aligned with the spiritual knowledge in promoting the right content, we are taking up those gurus' knowledge also. And we, through PMC English, we want to take this global mission to this world. And we are currently promoting all the events and also the wisdom sessions. In future, as Pari asked, we want to, and with the collaboration from the other masters and this global mission, Pari has a beautiful vision to support the PMC channels with the collaborations from the external speakers in the global movement also. So we are looking forward for those collaborations to take it forward to the global level and also to get that wisdom from different masters. Patriji always taught us we should have wisdom from all other masters also, whoever in this spiritual arena. So through PMC English, we are looking forward for those collaboration, and even we want to start different programs for the youth and kids. So right from a child to any person, whoever want different informations related to lifestyle and the spiritual knowledge, all those programs we are designing, and we are especially through PMC English for the global movement, we are committed to spread this mission.
Wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. And you have traveled all over the US, and tell me your experience of what you saw there.
So before I am into this society from the past 31 years. As student, I joined in this PSM movement in the 95. Patriji always, he promoted in a different way through pamphlets, everything. Like he has used different print media, then electronic, then the digital media. First I hesitated to join PMC to work committedly because I have different projects. But when I traveled to US, 14 states and different cities, everywhere there is huge round of crowd, like enormous number of people coming into meditation just because of PMC. That too PMC, the mother channel, during the COVID time, everybody when they are in panic, different situations, They got the notifications from the YouTube. Google has thrown our content because of our content quality and everything. Then people got joined with the PMC. Now they are doing excellent work in USA. So what Patriji told about the global movement, it is just because happening through our media channels. And there, every master, unlike India, they have very fixed schedules, very committed. They have time for everything actually. So committed time. So in that, they are taking time to spread this mission of meditation and spirituality, this science, just because of this connection which happened through our media channels. So there, PMC is playing a vital role. So all the masters, almost we are there in every state in USA now. So for that we have to really appreciate the global team and PSSM USA team. They are doing great job.
Ma'am, can you please tell me to everyone who is watching, what do you need now? What kind of support do you need from the outside? You are doing great work. You have a great team. What do you need now?
Yeah. To really, if we want to establish Jnana Jagat, Pyramid Jagat and this vegetarian Jagat, every pyramid master, we have to support PMC either through our knowledge, by sharing our knowledge, sharing our money energy and sharing our time to take this forward to all other people, and we are looking for collaborations also. Okay. So we have to talk to people, different organizations, and we have to get them on board along with our PMC mission. So we are looking for that support from every pyramid master. Some people sitting this side, every pyramid master is a volunteer for this movement, this global movement. So as PSM volunteers, we have to support PMC. Patriji has traveled 30 years to create all of us. Now we have to create the rest of the mission which he envisioned. For that we need everybody's support.
Wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. Let's give a big round of applause to Maheshwari, ma'am. And let's go to now to the host state, the Karnataka, PMC Kannada. And we have Pradeep representing that. Pradeep, I would love for you to share. What is your vision for Kannada? How is that spreading right now? And what is the next in pipeline?
Hello, Masters. Thank you, Pari, for a great opportunity. And my pranams to Brahmarshi Patri sir and Patri madam. To being here is a wonderful opportunity, seeing you very happy in all your faces here. So the same thing faces my vision is wherever our Karnataka Kannada people are there, they has to see PMC Kannada. So they must know meditation, what is the meditation. So that is our Patri sir Sankalpam. So on his Sankalpam, we are driving a PMC Kannada channel in the region wise, like in Karnataka. Here, only one thing I can say strongly, that here our vision is to spread meditation to everyone. So it may be any country, any states, any part of the world, we have to spread the meditation through this PMC channels. So this is one opportunity I had been from 6.5 years, that is representing PMC Kannada. One thing, and coming to my progress of PMC Kannada, we had almost 10,000 videos uploaded in PMC Kannada channel, and with very less resource and infrastructure, we had made, I think, we are trying my best to come out from more resource and more taking more into productions. PMC Kannada is not an YouTube channel. We have to go for satellite, or we have to reach our every part of the world, means we have to be in a smart ways. So we are trying to be in a smart ways like OTT platform. We are getting advanced every time. Every day I am learning and getting into the advanced stages. That is the progress now PMC Kannada has taken up. And the most thing, what Patri sir says is, first, meditation. We do lot of meditation, but we don't follow dharma. What is dharma? Dharma to teach meditation to others. So dharma is like whatever we knows the truth, we have to teach the others. So from PMC we can teach everyone. That is our dharma. We do meditation. Without dharma, there is no use. But we follow dharma. What dharma? Kutumba dharma, Sangha dharma, every dharma, Vyavahara dharma, Vyapara dharma, everything. But we don't do meditation, but no use. But what is our dharma is to tell, to spread to teach meditation to everyone.
Sir,
This is the truth I
thank
need
you.
to.
If I have just a very fun question for you. If I have a magic wand and I'll give you the magic wand and you have 3 wishes for PMC Kannada, what would you wish for right now to happen?
To know about the truth, to be happy.
No, everybody wants to know about the truth. If I give you a magic wand and I can manifest that right now here, 3 wishes. Huh? Huh? Satellite. Okay. What else?
Yes. It's a fun question, but to answer it is very difficult.
Well, right now the genie is sitting right there. You have to rub it and you'll get 3 wishes granted.
We see already. I wish for everything to be very happy, everyone. So with the PMC Kannada, yes. I'm trying to tell is that. So wherever the technology upgrades, so we have to be there.
What do you need? I want 10 cameras. I want 10 cameramen.
Infrastructure is definitely
Tell
I need
me
infrastructure.
What do you need?
Say infrastructure definitely I need infrastructure.
Exactly how much? What infrastructure?
I need more if we are into productions, we need much very
how
advanced.
Many? How many?
Nearly we can say 10 cameras.
Okay, say you need 10 cameras.
Yeah, 10 cameras, right.
Are you guys listening? Kannada people? 10 cameras. What else?
So I need more volunteers to work on that.
How many volunteers?
It's a lakhs.
No. Give me a number. Realistic number.
Okay, dedicated, committed volunteers, nearly 20 volunteers.
Come on, go big.
Okay, 100.
100.
Very realistic, so 100.
10 cameras, 100 volunteers. What else? Third wish.
Third wish. So there are now AI servers, right? So has to be in an AI technology. AI technology.
What do you need to use AI?
AI technology, I don't know particularly in technical. So technical team.
So you need how many team? How many?
Nearly 50.
50?
50 members, 50.
50. 100 volunteers. Okay, let's make it big. 200 volunteers. Okay. 50 technical team. 10 cameras. You get satellite channel. Kannada team, you got to work for that. Until then, don't ask for satellite. Thank you so much. PMC Kannada team. Thank you very much, Pradeep.
It's a great conclusion.
Thank you. So now, let's give a big round of applause to him. I know I put him on the spot. Guys, he did great. Now, we won't make their job easy. They think they just can come and answer. We're going to make it fun. So guys, be on your toes. Next, let's go to our neighboring state, Tamil Nadu. Welcoming Divya for PMC Tamil. Please share with us the vision of PMC Tamil. What is happening? What is next in pipeline?
Yes. So I'll share the journey of PMC Tamil. So like any other state, it was the dream and wish of Patriji to have a channel where lot of experiences and content is shared, spiritual content is shared, a modern way of spreading meditation to each and every nook and corner of Tamil Nadu into their homes. Not just Tamil Nadu, there are thousands of people speaking Tamil all over the world, and it's the biggest language, the oldest language in the world. And so this started in 2019, and the core torchbearer is our Jaikumar sir, who is also the trustee of Chennai Pyramid Spiritual Trust. So he is that one strong pillar who has put lot of efforts and resources into this. And right now we have 2 lakh subscribers in PMC Tamil. And over 8,000 videos are there. And right now 70% of the PSSM Tamil have entered into meditation through this PMC Tamil channel. And so as during the COVID, the impact was massive. So we had nowhere to go and do the prachara. And from the morning till the night, the PMC was keeping on broadcasting with multiple programs, and the PMC also owns a Zoom platform. It actively conducts Zoom sessions. So we have our Kalai Malar and Malai Malar, the standard morning and evening programs, the signature programs. And we have the PMC Tamil Trust recently formed, and they are now trying to sustain the employees of PMC Tamil, driving the funds and giving the salaries and sustaining all of the expenses of PMC Tamil. So now we have a small but yet very powerful team working together, and right now we have the studio in Chennai, and the request to all of you is the biggest prachara that you can do is come to the studio and record your experience, friends. Just 5 minutes. It is going to reach to millions and lakhs of people. Just sitting at our home, we can do this. And we need a lot of volunteers to do dubbing, voiceovers, giving your ideas, writing scripts. So we need to get into creative space of, developing scripts and how to do it. We need a lot of creative input there, and editing, graphic designing. So we can do a lot in animation and graphics, in visuals. So there is a lot to do, and especially using the AI tools. So we have been publishing some Tamil songs using the help of AI. And some of the, we have Patriji's short wisdom videos, which has been dubbed by a master called as Velayudham. And we have been trying to do it in AI as well. So, yes. So, and we are all completely passionate in spreading this. And we are trying to do more of podcasts through PMC Tamil. And we are planning to open a studio in Madurai. So, the second tier cities, not just Chennai. We are also planning to open multiple studios in different tiers so that we reach to people more and more.
Absolutely. Thank you, Divya. I just have one last question. 30 seconds. We don't have much time. What is the PMC Tamil team superpower, and what can you offer? What is there for you to offer to the other teams?
I think the superpower is the networking that we have. Now the PMC Tamil is connected to the UK team, Malaysia team, Singapore team. So we do all of their programs. We are all in one place right now.
So you can share the so you have the network.
Yes.
What can you offer what can you offer to the other teams to help?
I think through cross collaboration, through our videos, we can spread and see how we can reach people like PMC as a total organization beyond languages. We have so many people. For example, in YouTube, you have featured channels, your neighboring channels that you can put up. So we can think of ways how to bring it in one umbrella.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Divya. Great answer. Let's give a big round of applause. I'm putting them on spot, guys. Then next, we'll go to the global. Let's go to the global. And PMC Global, Shubham is onboarded to take over as one-man show here right now. And I would love for you to share how was the experience and what are the challenges you're facing?
The one vision I remember when I'll start with one thing. When I joined PSSM, I always wanted to do service. And when Patriji asked me, work for PMC, I was like, can I do it? The very first time, the question came into my mind. And I was like, immediately second thought was like, no, I'll have to do it. It is not like, that question should not be there as a pyramid master. So, immediately I said, yes, I am gonna do it. Our only vision in PSSM Global, in PMC Global, is to reach to every single individual in the world. The vision, like Pari asked to Pradeep sir, if she asked me this same question, at least one wish, if the genie is here, my wish is that PMC studio should be there in every single individual country on this world. Every single individual city in this world. So that we can reach, that Anapanasati can reach to this every single individual person. Dhyan Jagat, Shakahar Jagat, and Pyramid Jagat. They should reach to every single individual person to the world. Challenge, I don't see as a challenge. I see as an experience for me. Yes, I am alone, but I am not alone. I will not say that I am one-man show. The team is here. The team is there sitting in front of me. The team is there watching live over the camera. Watching live through on the TV serial screens. Those people who are not here physically present, those people who are not watching us live. If they are not watching us live, that doesn't mean they are not PSSM masters. They are PSSM masters. With that vision, we are going to reach every single individual in the world.
Thank you, Shubham, for that amazing, passionate talk of yours. And I would also bring in Anil, who's also doing the work for PMC Global. So, Anil, what would you share, add on to what Shubham has said?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone. It's been a great privilege and opportunity to be part of this Mega Meditation Summit. You probably have seen me in wearing different hats. This is one of the hats that we all wear permanently. Because I truly believe, and this is what Patri sir said, that PMC is the main pillar for Jnana Jagat. So, to take this mission forward, to take this cause forward, to align to this beautiful conscious shift that we have been talking about, the new earth coming, the way we are going to live in future, PMC plays a pivotal role in managing it. It is not possible for one individual to go teach. You know, Patri sir has traveled exclusively, extensively for 40 years. And yet we are here with Jnana Jagat as a mission, right? Now, imagine what PMC can do as a platform where we are able to bring, events like this live, where thousands are watching here and many millions are watching worldwide this program. So that kind of acceleration, that kind of expansion can only happen with a media channel that is dedicated for the mission. The multilingual concept that we have in India, especially the multilingual aspect of it, right? Every state has got different languages and all. We are actually covering it by having exclusive channels for that. But when you go into the global platform, English is majorly taken up as a local language. So we have to expand very heavy on the English channel, which is, I would say, 80% of the population in the world who would understand, right? So global is taken up that mission to actually translate a lot of, whether it is Patriji's wisdom or any of the events that are happening. And there was also a key introduction that we want to do for this summit, which was translation, right? Everything that we have been talking about here, we want to translate in the local languages. That way it can be communicated in their own mother tongues, right? That way you receive that energy and then you start being part of this movement. And global is something that we are working to make it happen at that level, right? Apart from what's been done here by the local channels, at the global level, we want to reach into every country. That is what Shubham was talking about. We are in 36 or 38 countries now. We want to expand to 94 countries in next year or so. It's a big mission to accomplish, and PMC Global is the only way that we see that it can happen. So please do contribute to whatever you are. I mean, whether you want to volunteer to be part of it. Right now we have got Shubham, who is battling this alone in India. So we want more volunteers to join the mission alongside with all the work that's been happening. All these masters here are aligned with the PMC. It doesn't really matter which PMC you are serving. The concept is pretty simple, that you have to be part of the PMC for you to help the cause of Jnana Jagat.
Thank you, Anil. Again, we have just 13 minutes, just a time check for Telugu and Hindi. Let's move on to the North India, holding the fort for PMC Hindi. So Chandrasekhar sir is representing PMC Hindi for us. Sir, please share your message.
Thank you, Pari ma'am. I am representing on behalf of PMC Hindi then I can speak in Hindi. Yes, thank you. Mera pranam Patriji. So I have connected with PSSM 2002. So that history is different. PSSM Patriji का विजन है पिरामिड ध्यान जगत साकार जगत पिरामिड जगत ये दुनिया पूरा पहलने के लिए इसके लिए एक साधन होना है वही है पीएमसी हिंदी पीएमसी हिंदी ऑलमोस्ट सेकंड स्पीकिंग पॉपुलेशन इन द वर्ल्ड थर्ड ना या थर्ड मे बी now become second. हर घर घर को पहुंचने के लिए पीएमसी हिंदी का इसको मजबूत करना है पीएमसी हिंदी देयर आर सो मेनी डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्रोग्राम लाइक मास्टर बनो तत्वमसी एंड डिफरेंट मेनी डॉक्टर्स की पूछो The PMC Hindi is running very well under the guidance of Amulya Shastri, Alekhya Shastri and team. मैं एक एग्जाम्पल बोलता हूँ हर एक घर जाके हर एक गांव में जाके ध्यान सिखाने के लिए दिस इज नॉट एट ऑल पॉसिबल सिर्फ पत्रीजी 40 साल घूम के पूरा दुनिया पहला के लाया लेकिन 2019 में जब कोरोना आया था पीएमसी हिंदी चैनल देखकर कई लोग हॉस्पिटल्स में भी इवन पीएमसी हिंदी सुनकर ध्यान में आया है एक ग्रेट अचीवमेंट है ऐसा ही और एक एग्जांपल हमारा लोकल एरिया महाराष्ट्र बुल्ढाना जिला में रिसेंटली एक प्रोग्राम कंडक्ट किए 5000 लोग लगभग अटेंड किया है उसी में कोई भी पत्रिजी की देखा नहीं सिर्फ पीएमसी चैनल सुन के ही वो लोग एक्टिविटी शुरू किया एक जिला में लाइक निजामाबाद आरमूर एक मास्टर ने लगभग 290 पिरामिड्स बनवाने का उनको इंस्पिरेशन आया है दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ द पीएमसी हिंदी चैनल लेकिन पीएमसी हिंदी या तेलुगु या मराठी या कौन सा भी हो सर्वे होने के लिए क्या करना है एक आदमी कितना कर सकते हैं उनके लिए हर एक मास्टर का सपोर्ट चाहिए हर एक पिरामिड मास्टर का तन मन धन जो भी होता है हो सकता है वो करना है इसके लिए सभी मास्टर का सपोर्ट चाहिए थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू
थैंक यू सर You conveyed your message so amazingly in just 3 minutes. That's amazing. Let's give a big round of applause for that. Because that only comes from wisdom and experience on how you can share a big message in less time. Now, I move on to PMC Telugu. Anand from Hyderabad is representing PMC Telugu. Sir, please share what is your vision, what is the vision of PMC Telugu, and how it's the mother channel of all PMCs. So how PMC is going to support all other PMC channels as well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Akka. I'm comfortable in Telugu. I will speak Telugu.
Sure.
You translate.
You speak in Telugu.
Okay. Andariki namaskaram. Masters, ఈ రోజు మనం కూర్చున్నటువంటి ఈ స్టేజ్ ఏదైతే ఉందో ఈ పిరమిడ్ ఏదైతే ఉందో ఈ వర్క్ అంతా మనకు మన మాతృస్థానం కర్నూలు నుంచి ప్రారంభమైంది అండ్ మొట్టమొదట తెలుగులో ప్రారంభమైనటువంటి మన మూమెంట్ పిరమిడ్ స్పిరిచువల్ సొసైటీస్ మూమెంట్ ఈరోజు పిఎంసి గ్లోబల్గా పిఎస్ఎస్ఎం గ్లోబల్గా ఈరోజు దాని విశ్వరూపాన్ని మనం చూస్తున్నాం ఇది ఈ విధంగా రూపాంతరం చెందడంలో లైక్ ఏ క్యాటర్పిల్లర్ బటర్ఫ్లైగా ఆ రూపాంతరం చెందేటువంటి ఆ దశలో పిఎంసి అన్నది ఒక అద్భుతమైనటువంటి పాత్రను పోషించింది 2017 డిసెంబర్ 21 PSSM మీడియా లిమిటెడ్ కంపెనీగా ఆవిష్కరించబడి 2018 లైక్ ఏ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్, 2019 లైక్ ఏ ఇంటర్నెట్ ప్రోటోకాల్ టెలివిజన్. ప్రతి ఇంటికి వారి వారి ఇళ్లలో మనం మన పిఎంసి కార్యక్రమాలను మనం ఇంట్లోనే మన టీవీలో చూసుకోగలిగాం. 2020 శాటిలైట్, 2021 కంప్లీట్ అది ఒక పాశుపతాస్త్రంగా, ఒక బ్రహ్మాస్త్రంగా అది ఆవిర్భవించింది. మరి ఇన్ ద ఇయర్ 2022 మనందరికీ తెలుసు, మరి ఏ శక్తి అయితే ఈ పిఎంసిని ప్రారంభించిందో, మరి పత్రిజీ తన శరీరం నుంచి నిష్క్రమించినప్పుడు మరి తన ప్రతిరూపం పిఎంసి అయిపోయింది. పత్రిజీ ప్రతిరూపం పిఎంసిగా అయింది. ఇప్పుడు 2002 నుంచి మరి ఒక కొత్త ఒరవడితో దాని యొక్క విశ్వరూపం చూపిస్తూ వచ్చింది. 2023 మరి ఒక అద్భుతమైనటువంటి కొంగొత్త విధానంలో పిఎస్ఎస్ఎంలో ఉండేటువంటి ప్రతి యాక్టివిటీస్ని, లైకే మనకు జేతవనంలో కార్యక్రమాలు జరుగుతాయి, వశిష్ఠ గౌతమిలో కార్యక్రమాలు జరుగుతాయి, ప్రకృతి వ్యాలీలో కార్యక్రమాలు జరుగుతాయి, పిరమిడ్ సేవదల్ లక్ష్మీ జగన్నాథ గట్టులో కార్యక్రమాలు జరుగుతాయి, బుద్ధ పూర్ణిమ కార్యక్రమాలు జరుగుతాయి, బెంగళూరులో, ఆల్ ఓవర్ ద వరల్డ్ ఎక్కడ ఏ కార్యక్రమాలు జరుగుతున్నా ఆ కార్యక్రమాలన్నింటికి మనం పెద్దపీట వేస్తూ వచ్చాం. 2024 ఇన్ ద ఇయర్ 2024 ఈ ఇయర్ చాలా మిరాకిల్. ఏంటంటే టెక్నాలజీ చాలా అప్గ్రేడేషన్ అయ్యింది. లైక్ మనం రాజు లైవ్ కిట్ చూపి ఒకసారి, మీరందరూ ఒకసారి ఆ కెమెరామెన్ వైపు చూడండి. రాజు దగ్గర ఒక లైవ్ కిట్ ఉంటుంది. లైవ్ కిట్ చూపించండి ఒకసారి.
లుక్ ఎట్ ద కెమెరామ్యాన్.
లైవ్ కిట్. ఇప్పుడు మీరు చూస్తున్నటువంటి లైవ్ కిట్ కాస్ట్ ఒకప్పుడు ఇది 10 లక్షలు,
10 lakhs,
ఆ తర్వాత 5 lakhs, ఆ తర్వాత 1 lakh, ఇప్పుడు 50,000కి వచ్చేసింది. బికాస్ ఆఫ్ టెక్నాలజీ అప్గ్రేడేషన్ మనం వెరీ చీపర్ కాస్ట్లో ఆల్ ఓవర్ ద వరల్డ్ మనం రీచ్ అవుతున్నాం. అలానే ఇందాక ఒక మాస్టర్ ఇక్కడ శాటిలైట్ కావాలా అన్నారు. నో నీడ్ శాటిలైట్. శాటిలైట్ అంటే ఏంటి? మన ఆఫీస్లో తయారయ్యేటువంటి కంటెంట్ని త్రూ శాటిలైట్ మనం ప్రతి కేబుల్ నెట్వర్క్కి మనం పంపిస్తాం. దానికి అక్షరాల ₹1,00,00,000 ఖర్చు అవుతుంది. నౌ వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ ఐపీటీవీ టెక్నాలజీ. మనకు ఇండియాలో జియో ఎప్పుడైతే వచ్చిందో సఫిషియంట్ ఇంటర్నెట్ మన దగ్గర ఉంది. 1 crore ఖర్చు అయ్యేది మనకి ఇప్పుడు 1 lakh అయిపోతుంది. జస్ట్ యు థింక్ 1 crore, 1 lakh, సేమ్ క్వాలిటీ మనం హెచ్డి క్వాలిటీలో వెళ్తున్నాం. దిస్ ఈస్ ద లైవ్ కిట్. ఒకప్పుడు once upon a time this live kit cost 10 lakhs, now 50,000 only. Thank you. So masters, no need satellite technology. Why? Because already improved IPTV, internet protocol television. నిజానికి పిఎంసి శాటిలైట్ ఛానల్లో వచ్చినప్పుడు ఓన్లీ 25 MS was, we have only 25 cable networks. Now 60 cable networks. We are telecasting 4.5 crores houses mein. Now PMC Telugu Patriji eppudu cheppevaru, PMC is equal to Dhyan Saraswati, PMC is equal to Jnana Saraswati, PMC is equal to Buddha. So PMC Telugu 8 years successfully completed. 8 years, 1,50,000 videos. Now this 2026 year, this is the 9th year we are running. Thousands of lakhs of subscribers, approximately 30 lakhs of subscribers we have. And 8 channels like PMC Telugu, PMC Health, Patriji Telugu Sandeshalu, Patriji English Messages, like this. So masters, through PMC Telugu, మనం అందరం కలిసి వర్క్ చేసినప్పుడు రిసోర్సెస్ అన్ని చాలా ప్రాపర్గా యూజ్ అవుతాయి. అండ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ 3 wishes. First wish, in the world we have 195 countries. 195 కంట్రీస్లో ఎన్ని లాంగ్వేజెస్ ఉన్నాయో అన్ని లాంగ్వేజెస్లో పిఎంసీలు రావాలి. దట్ ఈస్ మై ఫస్ట్ విష్. అండ్ సెకండ్ విష్, ఎనీ విలేజ్, ఎనీ టౌన్, ఎనీ మండల్, ఎనీ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్, ఎనీ స్టేట్, ఎనీ కంట్రీ, one hospital, one fire department, one school, like this. Okay. మస్ట్ అండ్ షుడ్గా ఉండాల్సింది ఏంటంటే ప్రతి ఊర్లో ఖచ్చితంగా ఉండాల్సింది ఒక మెడిటేషన్ సెంటర్. ఆ మెడిటేషన్ సెంటర్ ఉండాలి అంటే ప్రతి చోట నుంచి అంత వాలంటీర్స్ వర్క్ చేయాలి. ఆల్ ఓవర్ ద వరల్డ్ వి నీడ్ క్రోర్స్ ఆఫ్ వాలంటీర్స్. ఇన్ని భూమి మీద ఉన్న ఇన్ని వందల కోట్ల మందికి సర్వీస్ చేయాలంటే అంత మ్యాన్ పవర్ కావాలి. వి నీడ్ మ్యాన్ పవర్. దిస్ ఈజ్ సెకండ్ విష్. థర్డ్ విష్, మనం సంవత్సరం అంతా కష్టపడి వచ్చి ఇక్కడ MMS లో సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకోవాలి ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you, Anand. We have last 1 minute. Can you please share about the land proposal that you have for PMC office?
Yes, thank you, Akka. Masters, 8 సంవత్సరాల పాటు లైక్ ఒక 1,00,000 మాటలు చెప్పడం చాలా ఈజీ. lakhs of words, crores of words. Telling is very easy, but action is difficult. Work is difficult. పని చేయడం చాలా కష్టం, మాట్లాడడం చాలా సులభం. 8 సంవత్సరాలు మనం కంప్లీట్ చేసుకున్నామంటే దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఆర్డినరీ థింగ్, దట్ ఈస్ బిగ్గెస్ట్ థింగ్. అండ్ నౌ పిఎంసిలో 1,50,000 వీడియోలు, 1,50,000 వీడియోస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఆ వీడియోస్ అన్నీ కూడా భూమి మీద ఉన్నటువంటి ప్రతి భాషలో రావాలి. అది రావాలి అంటే కనుక ఆ వర్క్ చేయడానికి మనకు ప్లేస్ కావాలి. మనం ప్రజెంట్ హైదరాబాద్లో బంజారా హిల్స్లో రోడ్ నెంబర్ 10లో మన ఆఫీస్ ఉంది. ఒక 2 ఫ్లోర్స్లో మన ఆఫీస్ ఉంది. ఆ 2 ఫ్లోర్స్లో ఈ వర్క్ చేయడానికి మనకు సరిపోదు. కాబట్టి మనం ఎల్బీ నగర్, హైదరాబాద్లోని ఎల్బీ నగర్ మెట్రో స్టేషన్ పక్కన మనం ఒక 300 స్క్వేర్ యార్డ్ ల్యాండ్ తీసుకోవడం జరిగింది. అందులో మనం ఒక 5 ఫ్లోర్స్ బిల్డింగ్ కడుతున్నాం. అక్కడి నుంచి మనం ఈ యొక్క ప్రాజెక్టు వర్క్ అంతా మల్టీ లాంగ్వేజెస్లో ఆ వర్క్ అంతా జరగడానికి ఒక రూపకల్పన చేయడం జరిగింది. ఇప్పటివరకు మనం ఏం చేశామంటే మనకున్న జ్ఞానం ప్రకారం, మనకున్న రిసోర్సెస్ ప్రకారం ఉన్న వర్క్ని ఎలా చేయాలో మనం చేసుకుంటూ వచ్చాం. బట్ ఇప్పుడు మనం ఒక పర్మనెంట్గా ఒక స్ట్రాంగ్ వర్క్ చేయాలి. ఇది పర్మనెంట్గా ఉండాలి, నిలబడాలి. లైక్ బుద్ధుడు ఎప్పుడో చెప్పాడు జ్ఞానాన్ని, బట్ ఆ జ్ఞానాన్ని మనం ఇప్పటికీ ఆచరిస్తున్నాం. మహాభారతం జరిగింది కొన్ని వేల సంవత్సరాల క్రితం, బట్ ఆ జ్ఞానాన్ని మనం ఇప్పుడు ఆ గ్రంథాల నుంచి తీసుకుంటున్నాం. ఈరోజు ఇప్పటివరకు పత్రి సార్ మనతో ఉన్నారు, కానీ ఫిజికల్ బాడీలో లేరు. కానీ సార్ జ్ఞానం అంతా పిఎంసీలో ఉంది. ఈ రోజు ఇక్కడ పరి ఉన్నారు, మన మాస్టర్స్ అందరూ ఉన్నారు. కానీ ఒక 100 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత ఇక్కడ కూర్చున్న వాళ్ళు ఎవరు ఉండరు. కానీ పిఎంసీ ఉంటుంది, పిఎంసీలో ఆ విజయం ఉంటుంది. ఏదైనా చేస్తే టెంపరీగా చేయాలన్న ఆలోచనే లేదు. నిజానికి వర్క్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఎన్ని డిఫికల్టీస్ ఫేస్ చేస్తున్నామో లెక్కే లేదు. బట్ ఒక అల్టిమేట్ కిక్ మాత్రం ఉంది. ఐ లైక్ దిస్ కిక్. అండ్ మాస్టర్స్ ఈ వర్క్ చాలా అద్భుతం. మనం ఏదైనా చేస్తే మన బాడీ వదిలిన తర్వాత కూడా ఆ వర్క్ ఉండేటట్లు పిఎంసికి ఒక స్వంత బిల్డింగ్ ఏర్పాటు చేస్తున్నాము. ఆ యొక్క బిల్డింగ్ మనం ఉన్నా లేకపోయినా అది ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్స్ దాన్ని ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్తారు. దానికోసం ఒక 2 months నుంచి 3 months నుంచి మన పిఎంసి డైరెక్టర్స్, పిఎంసి ట్రస్టీస్, పిఎంసి అడ్వైజర్స్ అందరూ ఎంతో అద్భుతంగా వర్క్ చేశారు. మనం 80% వర్క్ కంప్లీట్ చేసేసుకున్నాం. జస్ట్ ఒక 20% వర్క్ మాత్రమే పెండింగ్ ఉంది. ఎవరైనా సపోర్ట్ చేయదలుచుకుంటే, ఎవరైనా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంటే నన్ను కాంటాక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. ఇక్కడ మేము ఉంటాం, మహేశ్వరి గారు, నేను, మన కింద పిఎంసి స్టాల్ ఉంటుంది, మీరు వచ్చి మమ్మల్ని కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు. ఇది ఒక అల్టిమేట్ వర్క్. మనం ఉన్నా లేకపోయినా ఆ వర్క్ ఉంటుంది అండ్ మనం తయారు చేసిన కంటెంట్ ఉంటుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, లాస్ట్ 1 minute అక్క,
లాస్ట్ 30 seconds.
ఎస్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మన యొక్క విజ్డమ్ మోర్ పవర్ఫుల్. వై? బికాస్ ఎంతో మంది చేపలు పట్టేవాళ్ళు ఈరోజు చేపలు పట్టడం మానేసి ధ్యాన ప్రచారం చేస్తున్నారు. ఆ మాస్టర్స్ మన కళ్ళ ముందర ఎక్కడో ఉన్నారు. ఇక్కడ ఒక చికెన్ సెంటర్ ఆయన, ఆ చికెన్ సెంటర్ పేరు కరుణా చికెన్ సెంటర్. కరుణ చికెన్ సెంటర్, కంపాషన్ చికెన్ సెంటర్. ఓకే, ధ్యానం చూసి పిఎంసిలో చికెన్ సెంటర్ క్లోజ్ చేసేశారు. ఇప్పుడు ఆయన రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ చేస్తున్నారు, కోట్లు సంపాదిస్తున్నారు. అలాగే ఒక మటన్ కొట్టు ఆయన, ఆ మటన్ షాప్ తీసేసి ధ్యానం చేస్తూ ధ్యాన ప్రచారం చేస్తున్నారు. మనకు సంబంధం లేదు, మనం ఎవరమో తెలియదు, పిఎంసిలో చూసి పిరమిడ్స్ బిల్డ్ చేస్తున్నారు. అండ్ ఈరోజు కొన్ని కోట్ల మంది పిఎంసిని చూసి ధ్యానం నేర్చుకుంటున్నారు. సో ఇదంతా పత్రిజీ యొక్క దివ్య దృష్టి, పత్రిజీ యొక్క దివ్య శక్తి. ఆయన భవిష్యత్తును అంత అద్భుతంగా చిత్రీకరించారు. సో ఈ యొక్క లోక కళ్యాణకరమైనటువంటి ఈ పిఎంసి బిల్డింగ్ నిర్మాణంలో మీరందరూ భాగస్వాములు కావాలని మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ హంబుల్ రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Thank you, Anand. Thank you very much to all our representatives from PMC. Let's give a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. And we can leave now. Thank you.
That was incredible. I couldn't understand everything because of language barrier, but I could tell that was amazing stuff being shared. And I'm hoping that in the next time we have a platform and a forum like this, I can also be involved with talking about PMC Africa and
Wow.
sharing about that. So yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, that was truly an inspiring session, like inspiring discussion. We were very happy to listen to you all, and Edgar is really inspired to work more on PMC Africa. So let us have a big round of applause to have a wonderful session, to know their vision, their passion, their dedication in spreading meditation to take forward Patriji's vision. Once again, a big round of applause for the entire PMC team, for all the volunteers who are working behind the scenes.
ध्यान की ज्योति जलाकर सत्य को पहुंचाया घर घर, प्राणियों में एकता हो, स्वर्ग उतरे इस धरा.
Thank you so much.
If anyone want to share your experiences for PMC, you can go near the stalls and please give your experiences. Yes, thank you, team. And moving on to the next segment, now we have a wonderful session that invites us to explore the deeper dimensions within ourselves.
And consciousness is not arbitrary, consciousness is not random. It has a design, it has a structure, it has a path for evolution. And being able to understand this design can help us live life with more awareness, more purpose, and more clarity.
Yes, so to guide us on this profound exploration, we are privileged to have Pari Patri for this session on Discover the Blueprint of Higher Awareness through the Architecture of Consciousness.
Please, round of applause, please, to welcome Pari on stage.
Big welcome for Pari Patri.
I have only 20 minutes to share with you guys, and we have a lot lined up after. So let's talk about etheric architecture, because we are right now in this amazing energy house, the firehouse. What is it and how can you experience? But before that, you need to know what is energy and what is the architecture of energy. Okay? Stay with me. I have 20 minutes. I want 100% focus. No talking, no cell phones. Can I get that? Thank you. Next slide. Okay. First quote. Patriji said, we are not a matter body, we are an energy ball. Though you see this as matter, Pari, you might be like saying, what is this? This is matter. But what he says is, this is not matter, we are energy ball. What does he mean? Why is he saying that? Let's explore that. Let's talk about the history. In the olden times, 142,000 years ago, there was a word called Galama. And the energy was mentioned as Galama in the Egyptian times, in 142,000 years back. Which we hear, what do we call? Prana. Is prana and air the same thing? Is prana and air the same thing? You could have air, but there could be no life force in it. Life force. If there is pollution, there is electromagnetic frequencies, there is no prana, it's dead energy. If you microwave food, what happens? GK, where's GK? Microwave food, what happens? Energy is dead, prana is dead. But I might get vitamins and nutrients, but you don't get prana. So please throw away your microwaves out of the window. And the Tibetan says, it is called tumo. They referred it as tumo. Okay, Egyptians call Galama, we call it prana, the Tibetans call it as tumo. Chinese, what do Chinese call? Chi energy. They call it as chi energy. We all know that. The meridians, the chi. And the ancient Hunas of Hawaii have 3 names for it. Mana or body waves, mana or thinking waves, mana loa, the spiritual psychic energy. So they have actually went deeper and kind of differentiated between body, thinking and the spiritual energy. Now, the scientific community back in the 1960s called it as, you might have studied this in your school when you studied about prana or life, the energy. They called it as ether. Ether, okay? And then they had a little bit of, contradiction in terms of, it's not ether, it's actually vacuum. There is nothing there, it's just vacuum. And then later, again they came back to ether, okay? They said vacuum and then they came back to ether. But then in the latest, in today's world, in the technology, they have many, many words for the same thing as prana, which is biofield, field, source field, torsion field, scalar field. Any more I'm missing, Mr. G? I have an expert here, so I have his, clues right here. So, all these are the same thing, and we call, what do PSSM call? What do we refer to? What do we refer to? Cosmic energy, guys. Come on, 0 marks to every pyramid master right now. Cosmic energy. It is the same thing. Prana, cosmic energy, chi, source field, torsion field. The pyramid has a torsion field. That is how we experience. This was discovered by a scientist called Nikolai Kozyrev from Russia. He did extensive studies. Please note down all these names. If you come back and ask me, I will not tell you. Go back and go research. Whoever is watching me on TV. Nikolai Kozyrev. He did extensive research on what is torsion field, what is scalar field, and talked about the pyramid energy in 1960s. Of course, we know now because there was a Cold War back in 70s and 80s. All the information from Russia was suppressed. And finally, we have that now. What is energy system? Listen, guys. In physics, we call about bad energy, good vibes, bad vibes. But in physics, there is no good or bad. There is just energy. Energy is neutral in physics. Okay? But we say it as good or bad energy because of our own perception. I'm from Hyderabad. My husband is from Bombay. I love rains. If I smell rain, if I like rain, I'm dancing. I'm like thinking about going on a drive or something. And if it rains, my husband sits depressed. He is like, it's so gloomy, it's so depressed. That's my husband right there. Let's give a big round of applause to my husband. Mihir Sangui. So, it is the same rain, but we have different perspectives. So, the energy becomes good or bad based on what my perspective is. So, energy is always neutral. But your stories, your experience, your past thoughts about it creates the experience for you, good or bad. An atom, who all study quantum studies know this. Joe Dispenza talks about extensively. That an atom is 99% space. What is there in an atom? Who are physics students here? What is there? Electron, proton, neutrons. In the middle, what is there? What is there in nucleus? Vijay Bhaskar Reddy garu, what is there in nucleus? What is there in nucleus? Loud. Energy? No. 0 marks. Huh? No, 0 marks. Neutrons and protons. Let's give them a big round of applause. Get your physics, man. If you need to understand meditation, you need to know physics. That is why we call it as spiritual science. Okay, so nucleus has protons and neutrons. The electrons are oozing around the nucleus. So the space between the electrons and the nucleus is so big. If you put a tennis ball in the middle of a football stadium, that's what Joe Dispenza says. The van outside represents the electrons. So there is so much space, and so everything is space. It is 99.9% space. Now imagine, we are made of trillions of cells. Trillions of cells, all 99.9% space. So the space packed together is who we are. So we may look like this, but it's the high density, higher vibration. So I mean, what do I say? The density is very high, and that's why we feel it as matter. But we are just space. Can somebody come here and tell me what is the time so I know which ones to skip? And how much time I have? 10 minutes. Okay, 55. So Max Planck, this guy, he's an amazing guy. He is the father of Einstein, quantum physics. What did he say? All matter originates and exists only by a virtue of force, which brings the particle of an atom to vibration and holds this most minute solar system of the atom together. We must assume, now listen carefully, we must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious, intelligent mind. Please underline this statement. This is what we're going to talk about. A conscious, intelligent mind. Okay? So a mainstream scientist talking about intelligent mind, a conscious, intelligent mind, what is he even talking about? This is science, guys. This is physics I'm talking about, not even some woo-woo, any of such things. So he's saying there is some kind of force that is keeping all of this in an orbit, in an atom. Again, he says, which again Einstein took it, matter, please listen, this is the most important point. Matter, energy, and information are three ways of describing one phenomenon, electromagnetic wave interaction, okay? Matter, energy, information are the three ways of defining one phenomenon. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This is my favorite, all-time favorite guy. I cannot do anything without this guy. Nikola Tesla, who invented the alternate current, okay, that we use every day. Of course, you read about Edison, but this guy didn't know he didn't know politics. So his name never got into the books. Edison had great business friends. So his name got into every book. But Nikola Tesla is the mind behind. He talked about Wi-Fi back in 1940s. This guy. So please study about him. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is all-time favorite. Next. Let's come to Mr. Einstein. My favorite. I just went to Bern, Switzerland, and I saw the house where he lived and studied about quantum energy. I got so excited to see, and I was like posting it all over my Instagram. So he said, remember what Max Planck said, energy, matter, and information are the same thing describing the same phenomena. This guy said, E equal to mc square. energy is equal to matter. C square is a mathematical trick, the speed of light. But what he's saying, energy is matter. Remember what Patriji said in the first slide. Energy is a matter. Okay, remember that. So, vacuum, ether, field, prana, all the same thing describing a different phenomena. Perception creates reality. What this guy said is, he said whatever you imagine is real. What you perceive as truth creates your reality. So remember I said, whenever you change your perception, if you didn't see, go back to PMC Telugu or English or Global, watch my video again. Homework for you guys. So perception creates reality. When you move, your perception shifts. And that's how you shift your reality. Okay, this is another, you can read this guy, read it on screen. Once the live overs, go back and read this. I'm not going to read this for you. So this is about a physicist, 2017, mainstream scientist, talking about energy, talking about force. Now, this is so interesting. Okay. So, what are we made up of? All the science students, come forward, man. What are you guys doing? Huh? Atoms. We are made up of organs. Organs are made up of tissues. Great. Tissues are made up of? Cells are made up of? So the smallest particle is atom. Now I'm going to give you a homework because I forgot right now. There is a one scientist who said, hey, I want to know what is inside the atom. He's like, I forgot his name. So anybody please Google and tell me. Who is that scientist? Alpha, beta, gamma? No, wrong. So he said, I want to know what is inside this smallest particle of atom. You guess what he found? He found photons, light particles. That means we are made up of light particles. We are the light bodies, actually, which is in the physical matrix, it's represented as atoms, organs. But when we kill our own light, that is when diseases, illnesses happen. That is when distortions happen. So we are the light bodies. Every religion talked about it. Now finally science is catching up to it. Isn't it amazing? Then, of course, you can see all these light bodies. There are a lot of photographies. You can see Kirlian photography. I'm not going to go into that. Go research what is Kirlian photography and you will see the blueprint of it, the light around it, which shows the holographic image of the whole in a leaf. So if a leaf is taken, you take a blueprint of it, okay, you get the light around it, you tear the leaf and you take the small part and put it under this photography, you will see the whole leaf. Within our atom is the whole universe. This is what every religion talks about. So if you want to know yourself, don't go outside, go inside. Now this is interesting. Okay, so I have 4 minutes. I'm going to wrap up soon. So we have an earth. We have something called dark energy, dark holes. You know what is dark hole? Wormhole. What do we call it? Wormhole, where everything gets sucked in. Black hole. Thank you so much. Black hole. Everything gets sucked in if you go into it. So normally black holes have a light around it. You can identify if there is a black hole. It's called event horizon. Okay, you can see the light, there is gravitation and you know that is a black hole. But interestingly, scientists have noticed something similar, but there is no event horizon. There is no light around it. But it has some gravitation field, but it doesn't seem like a black hole. So they're kind of experimenting and seeing what is this. And they have discovered this something called dark energy. Something called dark energy. What is dark energy? You read that, I'm not reading it. If we take the whole 100%, 0.4% are the matter. Stars, planets, all of asteroids, meteoroids, all of that. 0.4%. 3.6, almost 4% is the gases. You know the beautiful Milky Way you see in the sky, the red, orange, all of that, the gases, 4%. Now the rest of the infinite universe, the multiverse, is dark energy, dark matter. Now imagine, we don't know how that behaves. We don't know what that is. You know, there's a law in thermodynamics. Anyone can tell me what is the law of thermodynamics, first law of thermodynamics? Say that loudly. Perfect, awesome, you are amazing. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be transformed from one form to another. So in a battery, when you have energy is transferred from mechanical to electrical, electrical or mechanical. That's how it works. But there is something called 0-point battery. It's created from nothing. It defies the law of thermodynamics, the physics that we know. How does that happen? You can run cars on 0-point energy without gasoline, without electricity. How could you do that? And all of this technology exists but has been suppressed, because if that comes out, you know who goes into losses. So I will not get there. Okay, so this is what we are. This is so much unexplored territory. Consciousness is awareness, intelligent perception of environment. Last 1 minute. We are connected with multiverse. We are all connected with our thoughts, feelings. If I feel something, it's not just me. We are all connected. It's like a web of energy that is connecting all of us. Now, the last slide, which I'm very excited to present right now, is this. Have you all looked into this logo ever? Now look at this logo clearly. Just look at it. Look at the 3 triangles. What does it say? Energy, wisdom, consciousness. What did Max Planck say? Energy, information, and all of these matter. All of these are the same thing. That's what this logo represents. This logo was not created randomly. It was extremely scientific, which I recently studied, and I'm like, oh my God, what the hell happened here? Like, what is this? This man that we are talking about, Brahmarshi Patriji, is not an ordinary man. He studied science, spiritual science. He just doesn't explain it the way that I did. All he did was he gave this logo which represents energy, information, and consciousness as the same thing, but in different form, like gas, water, and solid, like ice. It's the same thing, but different consciousness, different ways of connecting to it. That is PSSM logo. PSSM is the most scientific organization that I have come across, and this has made so simplified for everyday person to understand without getting to understand how does this light work, what is electricity. All I know is I need to press the switch on, and that comes it. So guys, everything we know, once you get into meditation, once you start doing this reading and Sajjana Sangatya, you will understand it is nothing but the real science. I had I was bad in physics, chemistry, biology. I would probably, the last person. But once I got into meditation, I started learning real physics, real chemistry. So bring your kids, get them to these sessions, teach your kids meditation, teach them real science. Don't just send them to schools and get them brainwashed of what they should, what the system wants them to learn. Get them the real education. Thank you very much. Livia, come. You release. Thank you. Okay. Vijay Bhaskar Reddy sir, please come on the stage.
So I request Ravia ji and Vijay Bhaskar Reddy garu to release these 4 books printed, the spiritual tablets, finally in English language. Let us give a big clap for this. And please come, sir. Please come. So gold came to you. Gold, the power. Please open the book. So one book is gold, the other is circulatory forces, and then problem and spiritual solution, and of course the primary book meditation. So in another 4 months, we are going to release total 40 spiritual tablets books, small and big altogether. Till now they are available in Telugu. From now they will be available in English language so that it will serve across the globe. Thank you. I request Pari to come, please. If it's yeah, these books are available in the, and Anil and Pari, please come. Yeah, to take the first copy. Yeah. Pari is the inspiration for me to bring the case studies in the second MMS, and then we gave the case studies also. And these books are available in the spiritual tablet stall in the downstairs. So people want to, they can take. And very soon they will be available on Amazon as an audio book and PDF version. Thanks to Vijayabhaskar Reddy Garu and Livia ji. Yeah, thank you. So these are the tablets. Don't think the tablets means injection. These are the tablets.
Yes, thank you all dear masters, and thank you Pari for helping us looking beyond the surface and inspiring us to know and become aware more about ourselves and more about the existence.
So please, another round of applause for Pari for that inspiring, very informative talk. And now we are going to shift focus to the future. So we are going to be introducing our youth. So let's get some energy for the youth in the house, please.
We are going to be joined by a passionate and inspiring young leaders who are going to share us their transformation stories and their vision to teach meditation to all the youth across the globe. So, and for this panel discussion, I would like to invite Himashri as moderator and Vishwa, Yamini, Vandana and Yash as panelists. So, are you all ready for some youthful energy? So, let us raise the energy in the hall and invite our dear dynamic young panelists.
Okay, youth.
AV, please.
Some of us want something different. Not more noise, but stillness. Not more content, but clarity. Not more hustle, but alignment. And that's where PIMA begins. PIMA stands for Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa. We are a growing community of students, artists, creators, and working professionals choosing to live with more awareness and kindness. But what does that look like in real life? As a community, we create spaces where young people meditate, share plant-based meals, and open up about their journeys. We hold space for stories, silence, and mindful connections. We also organize awareness programs, rallies, online sessions, and residential workshops focused on holistic growth across all aspects of life, including relationships, career, abundance, emotional well-being, and mental health. But behind all this, there's a powerful vision. PIMA was born from the vision of Brahmarshi Pitamah, a vision to awaken youth as spiritual scientists, to question deeply, to meditate daily, to embody non-violence, not just in words, but in every step. He didn't want followers. He dreamt of 800 crore masters, youth with clarity, courage, and compassion. That's what we are building here. We stand on 3 simple principles: meditation as the foundation, ahimsa as a way of life, spiritual science as a path of inner mastery. PIMA isn't just a community, it's a lifestyle of awareness. If you have been looking for a space to pause, to breathe, to sit with your thoughts without pressure to perform. Come sit with us. Come breathe with us. Paima, pause, breathe, belong.
Hello. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Hope you all had an amazing day with awesome sessions, so many masters speaking to us today and wonderful meditations. So now we are here as Paima, Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa. So this was formed by Patri sir himself so that youth can teach meditation to youth. So here with me I have my friends, my fellow Paima members. We are going to talk about what Paima is and just discuss as friends what we do. And yeah, let's first hear from everyone. So we have Yamini first.
Hello everyone. How are you all today? How are you feeling? How is the Josh? Life is all celebration, guys. Give up a cheer. Woohoo! So myself Yamini, I'm from Hyderabad. So I'm a curious soul and would like to speak and would like to give my thoughts, would really want to make a difference if I'm here.
Hello everyone. My name is Vandana and I'm from Chennai. I'm a freelance fashion designer and I've been into this PSSM since my birth. So it's not like PSSM is something new. My life has been PSSM and Paima. So it's great to be back here again. Nice meeting you all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Vishwanath, working as a software engineer. So I've been part of PSSM from 2012 and part of Paima from last 5 years. So it's been an amazing journey. Till now, meditation has really transformed my life and we would like to share it with all the youngsters.
So, hello everyone, this is Yashwant. So, similar to what all of us said, I've been into meditation since almost when I was 8. And looking back, I just feel like if my life was without meditation or spirituality, it would be something like very low, depressed, sad. And when I see people outside who actually don't have it in their life, I actually feel empathy for them. I just feel like this lit me up, this made my life happy, and I just want to make others' life happy. That's why we are all together here.
Thank you, Yashwant. So we've all heard from all four of them different aspects of why they're with Paima, why they're spending their precious time and energy and doing events, trying to teach meditation to students and young people like them. So I want to ask Vishwa, you mentioned that your life transformed after you joined meditation, you started practicing. So can you tell us your story?
So, as a student, I was thinking that, this is one life, I have to achieve everything in whatever I'm interested in. So I was not clear about which career to choose. I was interested in professional cricket. I was also interested in Western dance. I was also doing engineering. So I wanted to achieve something great in all these three fields. So when I tried to do that, I failed in everything. So I was not so confident when this happened in my life. That's when meditation came into my life. And the moment I started practicing meditation, my intuition grew so strong within me that I started getting guidance from within. Before meditation, I used to ask others, I need some guidance. I was searching outside. But once I started practicing meditation and started listening to audios of Patriji, Power of Thought is one such wonderful audio by Patriji. Along with that, there is one more audio called Sankalpa Shakti. So these two audio of Patriji literally transformed my life. It gave me clarity. And meditation practice helped me come back on track. And from there on, I had failed in 8 subjects. From there on, from situation where I had failed and I had no confidence, meditation literally transformed my life, where I was able to score good marks and pass my engineering with distinction marks.
Wow, that's amazing.
And currently today, I'm working in, like I've taken 6 years to complete engineering. But because of meditation practice, I'm able to work in one of the largest banks of the world, that is JP Morgan. That's because of meditation.
That's amazing. Thank you, Vishwash, for sharing that. So I have a question for all the panelists. What, according to you, is youth expecting from their parents, society, and friends? A couple of words, please.
Let me go first. Yeah. So when I was young and when I was just getting introduced to meditation, I remember a scene where me and my sister were like, we barely have any freedom here in the family. Our parents are treating us like slaves. Is this what life is all about? This was the literal conversation we had. This is when life was before meditation. But actually, we were actually looking for freedom while they were giving us guidance. So there was no proper understanding of what was being there. And I would say, yeah, as youngsters, we all expect freedom as well as protection from our parents.
Okay, so one thing that I would like to say in my opinion is, it's okay to make mistakes. Let your children make mistakes. That's completely fine. If you don't allow them to make mistakes, then they will not be able to make decisions in life. Make them be independent from a very young age. Start with small things. Let them make their own decisions. When it comes to career, when it comes to choosing a partner, when it comes to choosing a particular lifestyle or education, they'll be able to make proper decisions. Even then, if they are failing, that's fine. Life is all about learning and making mistakes, failing, and there is success. It's all an experience. Success and failure are part and parcel of this journey. So it's okay. Take it light, take it free. See, if you are literally confining to your belief system, what happens is you're not trusting your own upbringing. So if you trust your upbringing, then you will have to give them freedom to choose what they want to choose. And it applies to the same with the youngsters also. Youngsters should start communicating the same with their parents. Yes, listen to them, but then give your POV, your perspective. It should be a collaboration. It should not be like, I'm going to teach you, you're going to listen. Right? That's my opinion.
Awesome.
So my first answer was freedom as well, because my parents, they are like spiritual parenting. My upbringing was completely spiritual parenting, where I had the freedom and the openness to explore life as I wanted, and I'm very grateful for that. But apart from the two answers they've given, I think parents should not compare with other kids. I think that's the major peer pressure parents or society that puts on other kids, like you have to be in a certain way or you have to achieve things like others. Please do not compare. Each of them has their own space, time, and the day they can achieve their things. So do not compare, give them the space and allow them to explore things. Like Mansi said, only when you allow them to explore things, they can achieve to their highest potential, is what I would like to say. And when you don't compare, I think automatically the child gets the fire to achieve things on their own. Only then when you compare, they'll feel like, Arey, they're comparing, I don't want to do anything at all. So when you don't compare, they automatically have the fire to achieve things in their way of exploring life. So that's one thing I would like to tell. Thank you.
Thank you, Vandana. Vishwa, do you have anything to say?
No, I think we can go to next question. I think most of us have shared.
That's awesome. So the main themes that we hear now is freedom, acceptance, and no comparison. Just live your own life. So accepting yourself and leading a path that you think is right for you. So that might be in career-wise or just personal choices, whatever it may be. Youth are looking for a space that will make them feel accepted, that will make them feel free to explore, to experience new things. So that was the intention that PIMA was formed with. So let's hear a little bit about how PIMA impacted each of our lives. And in your experience, we've conducted so many sessions, we've reached out to so many youth. So if you have any testimonials or any transformation stories about youth, do you want to share?
Okay, so even though I was into PSSM and meditation since my childhood, I was reintroduced to PIMA in the year 2019, where I could join this beautiful community. So before that, although I meditated, I learnt many concepts of Patri Sir, PSSM and other spiritual concepts. Somewhere there was low confidence, like when I was on stage, I used to stand behind. I used to not speak in front of many people, nor would I like to dance. Like even though I dance well and my teachers asked me to dance in the front row, I would go back, hide myself and not dance in the first row. So PIMA has given me that platform in the way of taking Zoom sessions and classes where I could overcome this fear of stage fear and talking in front of hundreds of people with the confidence that I have at the current stage. So that is one thing I will always be thankful to PIMA for, giving me that fearlessness and the self-confidence to do things, and again the freedom to do creatives. Like I work for a designing team in PIMA, so they've given me that freedom to explore my creativity and give the best output I can. So these are the two things that I will always carry with me that PIMA has given to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Vandana.
So for me, as a kid, I was very introvert. I was a very silent kid. I was having so much of fears that even if I want to enter a room which is dark, my mom has to come and switch on the light, right? So I was that kind of a kid who was not so confident. The moment I started being part of PSSM and PIMA, I started expressing myself. I learned to express myself. So along with that, from childhood, as I said, I love to dance, but I couldn't dance even in my school or college. But PIMA gave me a platform to express myself, express my creative side, right? Not only that, it gave me wonderful friends. So most of the times when any youngster goes through a low phase, maybe experiencing some failure, whether it's in career or relationship, he would go into his own shell, right? And he's not in a state to express it with parents as well. That's where friends and community play a major role. In my personal life, PIMA has played a major role because we continuously keep interacting, we continuously keep meeting each other, keep organizing events. So whatever phase I am going through, this community, this group of friends who are always on a high energy by practicing meditation and doing such wonderful activities will completely shift my energy, right? So this group of friends and community has played a vital role in my life, and that's how I see PIMA growing so much.
Thank you.
So, I got introduced to meditation while I was 6 years old. My parents got introduced to meditation by Patriji in 2007. So, it was more like I was born in PSSM and brought up in PSSM events. Every Saturday, Sunday, we used to have meditation gatherings. If I go to friends to visit their place and to be with them, I used to think that everybody on this planet meditates. It's not just me. But then after a certain age, you realize that it's not happening with everyone. It's just your family is into it. So you're privileged in that way. But growing up, I personally never actively chose meditation. Meditation happened in my life. But I started choosing it when I was 18, 19, when I was going through certain issues in my life, like related to education, related to the personal relationships that I was going through. And then I realized one thing. All these years that I have practiced meditation, I used to think it's only closing eyes and being with yourself for that 1 hour, and that's it. Good things will happen to you. You just don't have to do anything. And I outsourced the responsibility that I have to do it myself. I have given it to the universe. I have given it to some cosmic thing. I used to view meditation and spirituality like that. So then I started actively listening to Patriji's videos and listening to other masters and everybody, and I understood one thing: the quality of your mind is the quality of your life. So that's why I realized it a bit late. So even people who are a part of PSSM and even PIMA, sometimes they miss out on these kind of basic things. So I decided to be a part of PIMA and make it as clear as possible for everyone, to give a space, because everybody has access to information. We are in a generation where we have technology, we have media, everybody is having a phone to access the information, but it's just not that. It is the connection that they crave. It's not the digital presence. It's the connection that you want from within. So that is only possible when a person is given a space. And in that space, he has to discover it through himself. We can just give him the necessary raw materials. We can't force them. We just can give them space. So PIMA is such space where we give them the atmosphere through which they can engage into conversations, question their belief system, and come out of it. Don't outsource their responsibility. They take up the responsibility and fix their life. Will not expect someone else to come out and help them. So yeah, that's my experience.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Yamini. So my experience is very similar. I was very shy. I had major anxiety to be on stage, and from there to here, that only happened because I was introduced to meditation. And that meditation helped me connect with myself, realize my strengths, and actually believe in those strengths and act upon those strengths. So we've heard of all of our transformations, what we have gained from PIMA, and that is what we want to give to every young person watching here and online. So we've created one of such platforms called Awakening Youth Fest, and we would like to invite every single one of the young person watching this to come and join us, and our panelists here will tell you why you should join. So to everyone watching, what's your message? Why should people join us?
So this particular generation we have here, we have a lot of exposure already, and we are privileged enough to select what is more suitable to us. And this particular gathering, and in my opinion, is the right kind of gathering where we, as Patri sir said in today's message, we try to be open-minded and take what is required for us. And with meditation, we try to keep the mind open and empty. So I just wanted to say an example where if somebody is brought up in shade throughout their life, they would not even believe the sun exists. Okay, that is true in case of a lot of our emotional and behavioral patterns. We are used to being and living life in one particular way, and to break out of it, you need to break the pattern and then understand what are the possibilities. Okay, so once you get exposed to the possibilities, then you feel an inspiration. Okay, if this is possible by them, why shouldn't I do it too? If this worked out for them, it might work out for me too. That is the exact inspiration we are trying to give to whoever is going to be here.
So Awakening Youth Fest is one such platform where a group of youngsters inspire other group of youngsters. So it's by the youngsters and for the youngsters. So mostly there is a lot of myths in youngsters that why should I meditate now? I can meditate, when I get old. And if an elderly person goes and teach a meditation session, there might again be assumption that I'll meditate when I'm that age. So when a youngster shares his experience, how it has helped him transform, any other youngster could relate to it. Even I'm going through similar challenges, similar situations. So let me give it a try. Right? So Awakening Youth Fest is such platform where you listen to experiences of youngsters and their transformational stories. So whatever challenges any youngster is facing out there, Awakening Youth Fest is the event for you, and you are all welcomed to Awakening Youth Fest to learn how to overcome any challenge you are facing. So I would like to invite all the youngsters, whoever are watching, and whoever are here, and also all the parents here to send your kids to Awakening Youth Fest. Right?
Okay, so again, being a youngster myself, I would like to join in a community gathering where I can believe and have a complete sense of confidence. Okay, this is the right community for me. So I can say this Awakening Youth Fest conducted by PIMA is the right community for you to come and explore spirituality, meditation, mindfulness, wisdom sessions, trekking, fun activities. As Vishwa said, like we all have this myth in our mind that only old people should meditate or only with people with problems should meditate. But this Awakening Youth Fest will break all these barriers and help you understand that meditation is not, spirituality is not just meditation, but it is living life to your fullest with meditation and fun, and also meeting like-minded young people. Because for me, example, if an old person comes and says, do meditation, I wouldn't do personally because I'm not able to connect with them, right? So when a youngster like me, whoever comes and tells, okay, do meditation and it's working out for me, I would like to at least consider that. So this Awakening Youth Fest will transform that in each and every youngster. So I would like to welcome all the youngsters and experience this once for yourself, and I'm sure you will be back each and every time we do this. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Vishwa, Yashwant, Vandana had mentioned all the list. The thing is, we are here to have fun. We are here to experience life to the fullest. But in order to experience life to the fullest, you don't have to survive life. You have to actually be awake in life. Once you are awake, that's when you will actually start experiencing life. That's when you are actually consciously choosing what is in alignment with me, with my parents, and with the society. I would like to ask a couple of questions maybe, to all the parents, to the youngsters who are sitting here, to the relatives, to the well-wishers, to the teachers. Do our education system actually teaches how our mind works? Because all our life we learned how to use the technology, how the external world works, how to navigate through the external life, how to make decisions. But if we are missing out on one simple thing, which is our mind, then the entire life you are just roaming around. You have no clarity. In order to experience that clarity, in order to expand your perspective, you need real stories. You need people who have gone through those stories. And recently we have conducted a survey with a group of engineering students. We got 290 plus responses from them and from the participants who have attended last year Awakening Youth Fest. All of them quoted similar problems. We have distraction, we have anxiety, we have restlessness, we have relationship problems. These are all the symptoms, but the root cause is still the same. The root cause, the ego, is still the same. The ego is the one who just wants to be appear as spiritual. The ego wants to appear itself as materialistic. The ego wants to appear in a certain way. So if you don't know how to switch off this ego, your work is done. Now that I'm sleeping, you have to shut. Now that I'm not working, you have to shut. We have to train our minds. So for that, you need a space. And Awakening Youth Fest is such space. MMS is such space. Pyramid Spiritual Society is all creating spaces to create these kind of transformational experiences. And we as PIMA, youth wing of PSSM, carry forward the vision in the language of Gen Z so that the youngsters can connect us with more relevance. Because we are here not just to preserve Patriji's teachings, but to make it more relevant to the audience who are coming to us. So, yeah, please attend. If you're a teacher, tell it to your students. If you're a parent, gift your experience to your kid. If you're a youngster, bring your friends. Let's all have fun and let's lead a conscious life.
Thank you so much, Yamini. Now we have a small AV just showcasing what happened last year at Awakening Youth Fest, so all of us can get a better idea of what's to be expected.
Last year, we created something different. Hundreds walked in and left with clarity, connection, and direction. 3 days to reset your mind, realign your energy, and move forward with clarity. More than just a stay, an experience designed to feel different. Not just networking, but building meaningful, lasting relationships. Guided wisdom sessions that bring clarity. Exploring purpose, career, emotion, relationships, and growth. Live music and meditation that center you. Trekking, campfire, cultural experiences, high energy moments, and space to simply enjoy. We are bringing it back. More refined, more intentional, more impactful. Awakening Youth Fest 2026. On July 31st, August 1st, and August 2nd at Pyramid Valley International, Bangalore. Maybe this year it's your turn. Registrations are open. Reserve your spot now.
So yes, dear friends, so we are going to have Awakening Youth Fest and we invite you all for this event. And there is a QR using which all the participants can register. So these are the details for the registration. Along with it, we would like all the youngsters to once again bring your friends for this amazing event. And there's also a QR to contribute. And this is an absolute free event for all the youngsters who can come and take part. And we would like all of your support so that the younger generation would take Patriji's vision, PSSM vision forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishwa. Thank you everyone for watching. So as you can see, it's going to be an impactful, powerful 3 days. So now we have Paima Cosmos that we would like to release. It's a newsletter from Paima. For that, we would like to invite Parnita Patri on stage, please. And Paripatri on stage, please. So all the young people, we are going to be there with a lot of love and friendship. So come, let's make friends. Paima has given me so many friends. So I'm looking forward to meeting every one of you and getting to know your story and just you in general.
Well, everybody, inviting all to the Awakening Youth Fest that's happening on July 31st to August 2nd. I'll be here. I'll see you again to come here and we'll have fun again.
Thank you. And the last year's Awakening Youth Fest had made incredible impact on all the youngsters. So I would like to suggest you to, encourage your children, your grandchildren to attend this amazing fest that we are going to have, and it's going to end on Friendship Day. So Patriji always emphasized on friendship with each and everyone. So let us all celebrate Friendship Day over here with everyone. All the youngsters are welcome. So yes, we are all looking forward for all the youngsters on July 31st, August 1st and 2nd. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. That was amazing. I almost wish I could get into a time machine, go back into the past, become really young, and really get involved in the youth movement. So let's please give another round of applause for the youth.
So Edgar, are you going to attend Awakening Youth Fest?
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be really fun.
Yes. Thank you so much, all our dear panelists. Now, I would like to call upon Shalini ma'am to continue the next session.
Yeah, it is just another 5 more minutes, dear friends. Patriji used to mention, we are not human beings who have come onto this earth planet to experience the divinity. Instead, we are divine beings who have come here to experience the human form. And Patriji was with us from the year 1947 to the very recent time, and we all know his physical presence wouldn't be there here, but we can experience his energy in all the mass meditation gatherings, in all the pyramids which are meant for meditation. So that is the power behind the man, the founder, Brahmarshi Patriji. And the next month, July 24th, 23, 24 and 25, there's going to be a 3-day event at Hyderabad, Patriji Shaktisthal. So we all know Patriji vacated his body on July 24th. On this occasion, Patriji Smriti Swarnochava. So to recall his presence here, to recall his vision, to recall his mission, what all PSSM has done and what it is going to do in the future as well. So now I request our team to play the video song. Before that, I invite Madhavi madam to join us on the stage, who has been taking care of the Patriji Shaktisthal at Maheshwara Mahapyramid, Kartal.
जय हो
ब्रह्मर्षि सुभाष पत्री जी की जय हो। चलो रे चलो, सब मिलकर चलो, पत्री जी स्मृति स्मरणोत्सव मनाए चलो।
23 से 25 जुलाई तक स्मृति स्मरणोत्सव का पर्व मनाएं चलो।
24 जुलाई महापरिनिर्वाण समाधि का पावन दिन है।
पत्री जी शक्ति स्थल पुकारे, आओ सब मिलकर ध्यान करें।
ध्यान ज्ञान शाकाहार और पिरामिड की ज्योति मिलकर जग में फैलाए। पत्री जी स्मृति स्मरणोत्सव मनाए चलो।
गांव गांव से देश विदेश से हर ध्यानी साथ में चलो।
पत्री शक्ति स्थल की ओर कदम सभी बढ़ाते चलो। चलो रे चलो, मिलकर चलो, स्मृति स्मरणोत्सव मनाए चलो।
पत्री जी के ध्यान के लक्ष्य को
विश्व भर फैलाए। जहाँ समाधि लेकर उन्होंने अमर संदेश सुनाया। मृत्यु भी एक उत्सव है, जीवन का सत्य बताया।
हर जीव में दिव्यता जुलाई के दिन सभी
श्रद्धा से ध्यान लगाए,
पत्रिजी शक्ति स्थल पहुँच कर कृतज्ञता दिल से समर्पित करें।
23 जुलाई स्वागत गाएं, उत्सव दीप जलाएं, 24 जुलाई महापरिनिर्वाण श्रद्धा सुमन चढ़ाएं,
25 जुलाई संकल्प लेकर ध्यान ध्वजा लहराएं,
ध्यानमय मानवता का सपना मिलकर साकार बनाए,
जीवन सारा समर्पित करके ध्यान प्रचार किया था,
मानवता के कल्याण हेतु प्रेम का विस्तार किया था।
आओ मिलकर प्रण ये ले हम,
ध्यान जगत फैलाए,
पत्री जी के स्वप्नों को हम
विश्व भर पहुंचाए। चलो रे चलो, मिलकर चलो, स्मृति स्मरण उत्सव मनाए। चलो पत्री जी के ध्यान के लक्ष्य को विश्व भर फैलाए, गांव-गांव से, देश विदेश से, हर ध्यानी साथ में चलो।
Yes, the word Smriti Smarnotsava is to recall the memories. But I would say July 24th, which is 24 7th month. So 24/7, Patriji is always with all the pyramid masters to take this mission forward. But physically, we all gather there to celebrate the event. So I now request Madhavi Madam to add up the final message.
This is 23rd, 24th, 25th it's an information song to all of you, and everybody knows that, and we have to attend 23rd, 24th, 25th at Kailaspuri. I hope all the pyramid masters, those who very lovable masters to Patri sir, everybody will be there. But Hyderabad Trust responsibility is to make the arrangements. Sure, best arrangements we are going to do for all of you. We are welcome from Hyderabad Trust to all the pyramid masters. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madhavi ma'am. So yes, dear masters, we have now completed the first part of Day 3 Mega Meditation Summit India 2026. So we are just left with 1 hour. 2:45, we are going to gather back again here. Now, we are going to begin again with an engagement dance. Are you all interested in the dancing? Otherwise, I'll tell my team not to do. You can have your food and slowly come. Should we have dance or not? Are you all interested? So, let's gather back again here within an hour. 2:45 to 3 would be engagement dance, followed by experiences sharing from the rural masters and many more important projects and the experiences and the inaugurations and the release of the forthcoming events of PSSM. And again, the wisdom talk today will be about the healing of pyramids by Dr. Ayyappa Pindi. And again, we are going to meditate for another 45 minutes. And the final power talk of today would be by Neil Gore. So, kindly don't miss any of this. You can go to Annadana quickly, grab your food, and also don't forget to contribute. So this would be a great occasion for every one of us to give our energy, to give our monetary fund for the successful running of Mega Meditation Summit. So thank you all. See you all in an hour. Bye-bye.
जय हो